welcome to today's episode of Memoria Mortis.
Hello.
Sorry for all the technical difficulties that we were having, but they have been fixed. Our group couldn't access the Foundry thing because Foundry was acting up with our internet, but it's fixed now. So for everyone watching live, forgive the delay, but we are here. Anyway, since we've already wasted some time trying to fix all of these things, let's hop on in to this episode of Memoria Mortis, which is a quick little recap of what happened last time. Before that, you guys, everyone feeling all right? Everyone ready? Everyone
Yes.
got their Dungeons and Dragons juices? We're here? All right. So, last episode, which was technically the first episode of the revamp, but episode 10 still of the full campaign, Gael over there returned to Kazzenfall after uncursing a lake, after purifying a lake that had been haunted by soldiers of an old war, of the civil war between mages and the paladins of Herskellan, an old war that was some hundreds of years ago. After that, she went back to the city, where Rosie and John, her two friends, and her team, of which she was a captain, had to mysteriously leave. Well, not mysteriously, but abruptly leave, to make space for actual real players instead of NPCs. So they left. I'm sorry if it was very abrupt, but, you know, in the interest of speed and keeping things running. But I'm sure they'll be back sometime, alive, hopefully. But regardless, our friend Gael here was approached by Lord Morrdan with urgent news. She had to capture these samples that she had found. Oh my god, I heard that.
Sorry.
She sneezes like an old lady. It's insane.
So did we.
You did
we heard
too.
it from the back of your mic, yeah.
Yeah, she sneezes like an old lady. Cannot sneeze normally. Anyway, as I was saying, samples. These samples of this mysterious dark tissue that had healed Lord Morrdan's illness. Lord Morrdan being Gael's main patron, who got her to be in the army of Herskellan, and actually granted her a pretty favorable position in it, or helped her achieve that position. Well, Gael, being the friendly farmer girl that she is, decided to help Lord Morrdan recapture these samples, which were going to be destroyed under the decision, or by the decision of Kazzenfall's paladins. They were going to be led to the capital, where they would be destroyed. Gael had one shot to intercept them, and for that, Gael needed a team. Enter our new friends, Lockhart, Serenade, and Scott, who happened to be in Kazzenfall doing some mercenary work and accepted the job at the exchange of a hefty sum of gold. Our party met at the Inn of the Headless Mage, and there they came up with a plan. Lockhart, surprisingly, great memory and sense of direction, came up with the perfect place to lay an ambush with a natural 20 on his survival, which allowed for things to be a little bit easier. And so these three, the mercenaries, went off into that spot to prep, to lay down a trap that would hopefully hold the convoy of paladins that were transporting these samples. Gael decided to go on a super sneaky solo infiltration mission, grabbed onto the bottom of one of those convoys, and rode it up to the spot. That's where sort of the chaos might have begun a little bit, but Gael, nonetheless, through intense stealth and the distraction provided by her friends, managed to steal these two samples.
So, friends.
Well, they are pretty friendly.
Sure.
They are pretty friendly. But regardless, samples acquired. And this is where we're going to pick up. You rolled on down to the southwestern edge of Kazzenfall. There's some woods by the area that you guys can see in the map that you're seeing, right around these little bodies of water. Here's sort of a crisscross of streams that eventually funnel into Lake Dykath, which was the lake that Gael purified. And you've gathered at those southwestern woods. Lord Morrdan is there, waiting for you, with 2 horses packed with supplies. Floof will join you. He will meet you soon after you arrive to the location. But as soon as you do, Lord Morrdan extends the contract for all the mercenaries here, offering more 250 gold to each of you to transport both him and Gael south into Soldis, a city of the Soul Empire, and let's actually get into that circumstance. Gael, you approach edge of the woods. Lord Morrdan is waiting there. Your friends arrive soon after. Let's say you actually met somewhere in the middle of the road. And as soon as you do arrive, Gael, Lord Morrdan is looking expectantly, but without really asking.
I have them.
Can I see them?
Yeah, of course.
He grabs the vial, and now all you 3, you see this for the first time. Transparent vial with a little cork lid. The thing inside moves. It wriggles, but it isn't a creature. It's a piece of flesh that seems to be darkened in color. The vessels, the kind of blood vessels that you see right, kind of circling it or webbing it actually, are far too many for a piece of flesh that is about this size. And they bulge and they move with the flesh. It looks like, I mean, none of you are experts, but it looks like muscle. And it's just constantly moving. And Lord Morrdan pops the cork open, the little lid, and he, with his left hand, grabs the little piece. And you see this very thin, wizened arm full of those leather straps and the kind of contraption to keep the arm steady. You see the arm kind of grow in size. And his face, the leather mask on the left side of his face, it's loose usually, but it fills up as his sickness kind of heals momentarily simply by touching it. And you see some catharsis in him, but you don't see kind of like, maybe you'd expect kind of this obsession with this item, with this piece of flesh that could be maybe dangerous because he doesn't understand it, but actually he demonstrates this almost healthy fear of what is happening. Immediately after that kind of relief that he feels, that catharsis from being healed even just for a moment, there's this little bit of healthy fear that kind of makes him immediately put the piece of flesh back in the vial and the lid back on too, as he goes, "Oh, we have what we need. We must head south now. We can't be here. They'll be chasing after us. I'm willing to extend this contract, 250 gold to each of you. But this is as much as I can go. I will have nothing left after it. Will you take us south?"
Agreed.
Well, I'm not much of a bodyguard, but for 250 gold, I can certainly try.
I like your attitude, lady.
Actually, this time, he's gonna pass you on the bags of 250 gold immediately. And he's not just gonna pay half like he did last time. So now you have the full amount. You can add 250 gold each extra to your inventories. All right.
Lockhart opens the little pocket to make sure. that it has gold.
All there.
You start counting each coin. 1, 2.
I don't play about my business.
Let's say for ease, if you guys would like, you can just add 25 platinum instead of 250 gold. It's however you prefer. The money will be in whichever way you prefer. We're not gonna pose an obstacle in that regard. But he pays you the money. And you guys brought the horses with you. I was going to ask if you guys released the horses afterward or if you're going to keep them.
If we're gonna ride south, maybe we keep them, no?
He has 2 horses for us now, right?
Yeah, he has 2 horses. One of them's carrying supplies for everyone.
So it would be one... Oh wait, but can we ride the horse that has supplies?
It would be pretty hard. It would be pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it would be
maybe-
hard on the
Maybe
horse.
Scott.
One horse in practice. I think we keep the other 2 horses. Then we.
Scott's lighter because he's a cat.
Bones are hollow. Wait, no, that's first.
No Arakocra in this campaign.
I am in favor of releasing the other 2 horses because they are for rent, not to take.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it
you
was
said that
Gael
they would.
got them, right?
It was actually Serenade and Lockhart that got the horses.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So they know our faces because we didn't conceal. So if we ever go back, we'll be horse thieves.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't really. Lockhart doesn't really care about stealing at this point. So. Yeah, as you can probably imagine.
So I would say we release them. You said that they could go back. They
They'd
know
probably
their way.
go. Yeah, they probably go on their own if you release them.
Yeah.
They're trained horses, and you took the good ones too. So they'd go on. They'd go on their own.
Maybe let's not make your faces thieves' faces that everyone knows.
Oh, I wouldn't have any problem with that, lady. I've already got
would.
too much on my belt.
I don't. And if I'm seeing with you, and I am seethed.
Seen? Gail, she's not from here. She's not from here.
English is not my main correct name. Okay. If I am seen with you,
Farmer girl. She speaks moo.
I'm used to talk with sheep.
Aww.
I don't want to be seen with thieves. Okay, just let us release the horses and you guys seem pretty fit. You can walk.
You're the boss.
I am. Okay.
Lockhart
horsey.
does not look very impressed.
Go, horsey. Slap.
Give me animal handling.
Oh no.
Oh, please fail. That'll be so funny.
Man, I have +2. Okay.
Gotta get the animal dice.
I rolled a 5.
Slap one of the asses, horse straight out into the opposite direction where he's supposed to go. You slap the other one's ass, does not move, just stares back at you.
Lockhart whistles to see if the horse comes back, the other one that ran away.
Right, the other horse running back, you're whistling. You give me animal handling.
Let's go.
I'm making this an issue now.
Oh,
Oh,
what? Did it... Oh,
didn't
okay,
roll
dirty
here.
20, but it didn't show up on the...
It was a
Foundry.
natural 20.
No, it was a dirty 20.
Oh,
dirty.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
dirty
It was a
20.
19.
You whistle. Horse, the horse that was leaving comes back. And I'd say, how does Lockhart show Gael how to handle these two war horses. You can go ahead and do that.
Instead of slapping their asses, he just taps them like twice on their torso. I don't really know at horse anatomy. I'm sorry. On their torso.
Only both.
While he does 2 quick whistles, and
All right.
hopefully that works.
They leave off in the correct direction towards Kazzenfall northeast.
Lockhart looks at Gael and goes, "You're the boss."
Let's just go, okay?
Just not of the horses.
Serenade leans over to Scott and is like, I thought she was a farm girl.
Damn.
Well, she's a farm girl and she doesn't know me. So.
Fair point.
It is at this point that you hear a and Floof flies down and arrives right next to you, Gael, and begins kind of nuzzling up against you and pushing you in the back.
Oh, hello.
No,
This is
he's
not our
angry.
first time seeing it, right?
This would
it
be
be?
your first time seeing Floof. Yeah, I'm sorry about the camera.
Yeah.
Floof is angry at you. He's like pushing you because you
Ah,
abandoned
shit.
him,
I am sorry.
and he's like pushing you aggressively with his head.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Lockhart,
I won't ever leave you again. Okay. You'll be always with me.
Lockhart goes, "By the fins of the shepherd, what in the hell is that?"
Okay, sorry. His name is Floof. Flame Hoof. Floof for friends. And he is a griffin.
Hippogriff.
Hippogriff. He's a hippogriff. Hippogriff.
He bows to all of you.
Bow. All of you, bow.
Serenade will curtsy.
Scott was about to bow, but as soon as Gail told him to bow, he's not going to do it.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
just
All right.
reluctantly nods his head.
All right.
forward.
Lockhart does it. Scott, give me animal handling.
Ooh, okay. Alp was 4. Let's see.
That's good.
23. It didn't.
Oh, it rolled here
it
a
was-
7 though. The roll's
Yeah, it was
different.
a 23 on D&D Beyond. What the heck? Okay. What's
Yeah,
it
it's like
different
rolling
though?
separate. What
I,
Yeah.
have, I have no idea why it's different. That's weird. But I'm gonna go.
Can I roll
I'd say just roll again.
what? I was gonna say like I'm gonna roll on Foundry
Yeah.
a D2, and then if it's like 1, it's
Sure.
the D&D Beyond. If it's a 2, it's Foundry roll.
All right, let's do it.
1 D2. It's a 2, so it was a 7.
7. You were really happy for a moment there. So Scott, you don't bow to the Hippogriff. Floof, who's so far it seemed in these last few months' interaction, kind of a kind, funny soul. You see the feathers kind of puff up as you don't bow, and the wings go, and he's rearing up to strike you with his talon.
You should have bowed.
So Scott just like goes a little bit like behind, and then starts bowing because yeah.
And he bows back to you.
They
Temperamental
are very
creatures.
proud creatures.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect them.
Yeah, don't disrespect me too.
I didn't.
Before you did.
When?
She has a short memory, I see.
Does it understand us?
Partially. He understands your intent. Not your words.
Lockhart is still a bit
Honestly,
puzzled by the
that's easier.
creature. It's his first time seeing anything on the sword.
How are you puzzled by a hippogriff and not by a talking cat?
Well,
I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
a disrespect.
Scout is just like sighing again and just starts like going towards some direction. He just wants to get off of here.
These are good fellows. I've had one on one of my ships.
Oh.
Well,
As a pet?
well, you could call him that by his role on the ship, but not necessarily, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, we should go. Lord Morrdan, you're coming with us?
Of course.
Okay.
This is, after all, my endeavor.
Okay.
So, to solve this then.
Yes.
Let's hurry. All right. So, my friends. Now, sun has risen. It is over the hills at this point that surround Kazzenfall, which is to your east, or slightly northeast, I would say. But the hills are more towards the eastern side, the bigger ones, at least. Now, let's you guys want to continue travel south? Let's consider a few things here. So first of all, you've managed to intercept that convoy. You managed to complete your mission, but all the people, all the paladins, all the soldiers that were there, they were alerted that something was going on. Be it by the missing companion that took a hammer to the head, or the giant thundering shatter that was thrown above. Now, consider that. And let's consider as well that a certainly recognizable hippogriff has left the tower nests of the city, and that a certain hero of Wormtooth has gone missing from the barracks. It's just important things to consider as we go on. Now, getting to Soldis, which is the goal that Lord Morrdan has given you, the mission that you have now, the quest, let's say. Despite having one horse and one hippogriff, some of you still gonna have to walk on foot, or at least one of you would. And even then, if it was on horseback, you take around 7 days of travel to reach. Now it will be slightly more.
Since they're going on foot, right?
Yeah.
Or at least one of them has
One
to
of
go
them
on foot,
has
so
to.
They have to go slower.
Mhm.
Is it possible for me to fly on the hippogriff back and circle around to another direction, or just for the people to see me that I didn't disappear and I'm going another way, and then I just go around and meet them again?
Here's what I'll say. Let's. I was going to talk about this in a moment, but I'll let you in on this information that you perhaps obviously you've forgotten. So, Kazzenfall, the place where you got your hippogriff, there were other hippogriffs there. That's because Kazzenfall has the Flame Talons, which are the aerial cavalry of the armies of Herskellan. Now, what do you think? What do you think would be the most effective search mechanism that the Paladins of Kazzenfall have with them if they were to search people that went running or that disappeared? Hippogriffs. So there's a chance that you would encounter Flame Talon riders up in the air if you were to lose the time to go back. Now, you don't know how that interaction would go. Could be a risk if you want to do that. But I just want you to be aware that there is that risk, that you might be found. You going back and going to them, they are going slower, but they would have to go just a little bit slower before, so that you could catch up. And also, they're gonna be traveling, or you guys would be traveling through the woods, which will provide you some cover for now. There will be cover for a little moment. They could still spot you, but at least you'll have, it would be a higher DC for them to spot you. However, if you're flying and if they see you, you're not sure how that interaction would go.
Yeah, I don't want to be flying while traveling with them. I was just trying to confuse them.
Yeah.
Because if we're going anywhere in the world with a hippogriff, I mean, everyone will know it's me.
Well, they won't know it's you. They'll know it's someone with a fucking hippogriff, which is a weird circumstance. Here in Herskellan, they might know it's you if the people of Kazzenfall spread the news that Gael is left with her Hippogriff.
Because I was thinking. Okay. Floof. How would you feel if you go back to your to where you were raised for a few days, and maybe I'll come back for you. I will come. I'm not maybe. I will come back for you, of course. But I don't know how many days I will be gone. But if you're seen, it's weird. Not many hippogriffs are around the world. They belong in Kazzenfall. And right now it's dangerous for me to... And it's dangerous for you. I don't want you to be caught in anything. Can you please understand?
You sense, through his eyes and the connection that you share with this hippogriff, that you will not leave your side. He wants to keep you safe.
Shit. For this. Well. Okay.
That's right.
But are you comfortable in not flying for a few days?
The wings
Yes.
fold. The wings fold.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. I'll pet him. Okay. We'll keep each other safe then.
All right. Fair enough. Now.
Fuck's sake. I got a needy hippogriff.
Now, friends, you'll be traveling this first journey through the woods, but most of your journey is going to be through savannah in order to get out of the border. It only does get pretty heavy desert closer to the All-Mother's Embrace, which is kind of the mountain range that separates and kind of borders the Empire on the northern side of the Empire, southern side of Herskellan. Now, let's go back. Let's get back into this traveling in the woods. You're stepping through the forest with some sense of urgency. You've only just now realized, or you've heard Gael discuss, maybe with even Lord Morrdan, that the Paladins of Kazzenfall might be chasing after you. And even then, you guys are fully aware that the Flame Talons are pretty dangerous in general, but that they are very effective at searching wide areas very quickly because of these hippogriffs. You've done your very best at hiding your tracks with the horses, but who knows if still they might connect those to you, or that they might find these tracks to you. But those methods, they still take too much time, so if those are the methods being used and not just a hippogriff flying over and trying to find you in some direction, you should be pretty safe. But you rush through the woods. Floof the hippogriff's kind of hitting. He's kind of awkward in the woods here. He's hitting against branches, breaking off parts of trees, and breaking off and stepping on brush, scaring off animals. But you're confident in the cover of the canopy. But now, south of Kazzenfall and through kind of a vast region of the county, there are 3 forts. There is Fort Flamehelm, Fort Flamespear, and Fort Flameshield. Through where you're going, you would be closer to Fort Flamehelm, which poses another interesting thing. This is one of the advanced outposts that kind of protects Herskellan from the Empire invaders. And you can go around Fort Flamehelm. You can go around it. In fact, I would suggest that maybe you 3 might have done so in the past as you were getting to Kazzenfall. But you would also know that there are patrols. There are patrols around these areas. There is some danger. There are watchtowers. And if someone is crossing the southern hills around Fort Flamehelm, going north to south, and avoiding the easiest path, which is the main road, you better have a good excuse for it if you're caught. Well, let's just put it like that. So, while you're running or, traveling on these first few hours of your great escape, I figure that that's a great point to get to know your minds a little bit for a moment. I want you to consider all of this, to consider the danger you're about to put yourselves in, to consider that despite not being a part of this kingdom, you may be branded the traitor of this kingdom if you are found. It could be considered an act of war almost, because we don't know the nature of these samples, and you are bringing it to the Empire, which is the enemy of Herskellan right now. So I want you to consider that. I want you to consider how you three, specifically the mercenaries, have just landed on something that appeared to be a simple job and are now considering these repercussions. So let's go ahead and start with our favorite pirate. Lockhart, what would you say is in your mind right now?
Well, as long as I get paid, that's where my mind is at. Because I've been through, Lockhart has been through a lot of turmoil like this before. Like, this is literally his life, just like going rogue and breaking the law and stuff. So he's not very worried. It is what it is. It's another day in the life.
Fair enough. Let's move on to Serenade.
She is kind of in a similar boat with Lockhart. Like, the payment is worth it, but, like, she loves attention. So, like, the idea of, like, having wanted posters with her face on it is kind of like a novel idea. I don't think she quite grasped that it could be more severe than just a wanted poster on a bulletin board. But she's traveled a lot. She's seen a lot of the world. She's been around. She has no real specific ties to Kazzenfall, so if she's burned some bridges on that side of the fence, she's not too hurt about it. But I don't think she quite grasps the depth.
The severity.
She's not really looking to it. Yeah. She's just like, I'm getting paid. I'm with my friend Scott. We're doing some crazy shit. Whatever,
All eyes on me.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
How about you, Scott? How do you feel?
Scott isn't really into it because of the money. He just wants an adventure. And in this specific case, he has been kind of through it before. Not in kind of an illegal, severe way like this one is, but he has been chased before. So it's like, all right, another day of the same, whatever.
It's just tool of the trade, being chased.
Yep.
Being chased. All right, fair enough. And now, Gael. You, the one that has the most to lose, perhaps. What is in your mind?
She doesn't see it that way. She doesn't see that she has a lot to lose because she already lost what she most loved. I think her mentality is she's in for the ride. She did a big thing in the fort that she doesn't really quite understand that it was that big. But she has a purpose in mind. She wants to kill every single one of those guys that killed
Farmer
her.
girl.
That killed her grandfather. No matter what. And right now, she believes, since she trusts Lord Morrdan, she believes what she's doing is the right thing. Maybe it's not, but...
What an interesting point. Could you give me... Let's give me an insight check with your higher self's mind stats. Please.
My higher self. Okay, wait. Which is wisdom of 18.
which would be a +4. Proficient in insight as well, right?
Yes, I already have a +5.
So +4 +3.
Okay, so +8.
+4 +3 is +7 total.
Okay, where is the +4 coming from?
Your wisdom of 18 from your higher self, that is a +4 for insight. If your higher self is proficient in insight, which I believe it is, it's a +3 because your proficiency bonus is at 3 now, I believe. So 4 +3, 7.
Okay, +7. 16.
16. You've considered that you're doing the right thing, right? This is what you trust this man, Lord Morrdan. You trust him. As you're walking along with Floof at your side, and you're looking at him, and you're remembering that sense, that like heavy necromancy that you felt on the samples. Chasing that is what feels like the right thing. Now you're a little bit uncertain on the nature of this chase that you sense you have to follow through. You're unsure if this chase means destroy, if this chase means no, if this chase means preserve. You're unsure of which of these three paths would be the one, but you do feel a sense that as long as you're close to that you're on the right path. And it actually, right path is a maybe not the right way to see it. It would be more of a fulfilling a purpose. All right, so we're traveling, and that means tables. Who here wants to roll a d6 for the travel table of complications? Who's gonna volunteer? No one? Everyone's scared.
Let the future teller do it.
The fortune teller, yeah.
The fortune teller, yeah.
Let's go, Serenade. Gail called it. She's the boss, I heard.
Is it still the same day as before?
Still the same day.
As like, okay, just because of the
Yeah, we're
the
still
cards.
going.
Yeah.
It was a D6, right?
Yeah, d6. We still got the death card, I feel. I think it's what was up.
It was what I pulled last time,
Yeah.
yeah. 3.
3? Oh my god.
I didn't
We
know
have
that.
a regular day of travel. Awesome. So, this is not going to count as a full day because you guys were I'm going to count this for the half the second half of the day, because let's say the first half is already pretty safe. No one's realized exactly or people are still kind of scrambling to understand what happened with the convoys. The convoys have to go back, they have to check the inventory, check if everything is fine. So it's going to be for the second half of that current day. But you travel along the woods here south of Kazzenfall. You reach about I would say you cross the streams of the river that funnels into Lake Daikath. You cross all those streams. You get a half day in there, and night begins to fall. And thus, I will ask you: will you camp for the night and take a rest, or will you continue on the journey through the night?
What does Lord Morrdan say?
You want to ask Lord Morrdan?
Yes.
Go ahead and ask him.
Would you feel it's wise to camp and rest for the day? It's been a pretty busy day.
I'm always in favor of resting. I can't really walk very fast, and being on the horse is complicated for me.
We rest.
All right. Can you imagine if that was me, Onion, misleading you guys to rest, and now there's a huge trap at
Jesus.
night, and you are just... Kalana appears again and casts Meteor. Just because you rested.
Wait, no.
Damn.
She's everywhere.
Right, let's make camp. I'm gonna say... mercenaries, you've crossed this place before. Gail's a farmer girl. I'm not gonna make a rule for you guys to find a good camp spot. You guys find a decent camp spot. Making a fire, not making a fire.
Not making a fire.
Not making a fire. All right. Whoever does not have dark vision, have fun, guys, because the canopy's pretty thick, so it's gonna be
How many
dark.
cats?
Again.
120 feet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm a cat, so I'm good.
Yeah, Lockhart's a human.
Yeah, me again with no dark vision for the second campaign in a row. No biggie, guys.
He's just in the dark, sitting. Everything's dark around him.
Well, I won't be the one standing watch, that's for sure. So you guys have fun.
Go to sleep.
I'm good.
All right, for Lord Morrdan, also a human, does not have dark vision. So, for standing watch, let's set up watches. Who goes first? Who goes second? You guys decide.
I'll go first.
Right, Gael going
I'm the
on.
boss.
All right, who's going second that you're going to have to wake up? Who wishes to take second watch?
I can.
All right, third and final. We're going to do only 3 watches.
I can do.
Scott
Third.
takes it. All right. You can, you know, if you want to stay together for a while, talk it out, awesome. You can do that too. But you sit down just before sundown so that you can actually find the place and you're not in complete darkness, and Lockhart doesn't bump into every tree, along with Lord Morrdan, except he would limp into every tree. But you find a spot, sit on down. First watch, Gael. Middle of the woods. It is pretty thick here, and the trees are pretty strong too. Give me, along with your perception check, give me nature.
So 2 rolls?
Yes.
Please.
Sorry. Can I guide myself? Thank
Of course.
you. Okay, this one. So, for the nature check, so I rolled a 4 and a 3. So, for the nature check, nature, 9. And for the perception check, 12.
Ah, awesome. All right. So, nature. First of all, you're here, sitting down. Trees all around you. These trees do not look like the trees you know. You don't know what it is, but these trees are pretty darn big. Very thick at the bottom. Roots are many of your arms thick. Especially considering what you're used to. There are evergreen trees here. A lot of them are evergreens that are monstrously tall. Now, that doesn't mean, you know, like fucking hundreds of feet tall. That means around maybe the highest would be around the walls of Kazzenfall, which are, if I recall, like 40 feet-ish tall or something. But they are very big. And there are other trees that are not evergreen, and it doesn't get very cold in here. So evergreen trees, like pines and such, they thrive really well in cold environments, but they're present here too. And as you notice them, the little needles that make up their leaves, they seem pretty hard as you're looking around. That is exactly what's going on in your mind, Gael. You're so focused on these odd shapen trees and the size of them that you are quite confused or not. I'll say distracted during your watch. But even with a 12, as you occasionally look out in the distance with your dark vision, you have dark vision as well, right? Mm-hmm. With your dark vision, you don't notice anything odd. You don't notice even animals or anything, or any other sounds. And I would say that what you see as well is Lord Morrdan is awake, too. And he is despite being awake, he's not like he can't. It's dark, so he can't read. He can't do anything. He's just awake, and kind of just staring forward into what you assume he sees is just darkness. Maybe a little hint of light here and there.
You okay there?
As he notices that you notice he's awake, he goes up. Of course, Gael. I'm fine. Only thinking
About what?
about what I have in my pocket right now.
Okay. Have you noticed that these trees are really big?
I have.
Yes.
Lockhart
I
awakened.
did. It's not
Yeah, I
very
really
hard
like
to
big
know.
I have. These are Drakenwood.
Dragons?
Dragons. Kazzenfall, as you might remember, was the place where Kazaroth was killed.
Right.
It was also Kazaroth's lair, and as such, the land is drunken the magic of the dragons.
Oh, I thought it was the trees were fertilized with dragon poop.
No.
Because that's what we do in the farm. We fertilize with poop.
These were not fertilized with poop. Well, they might have been. Not intentionally, though.
Right.
But
Impressive.
I don't think dragons pooped. At least I don't imagine them pooping.
But they do poop. I bet.
I will defer to your knowledge then.
Thank you. I am the boss.
He actually laughs at that. Your joyful spirit is welcome.
Someone has to have it.
You must understand that in my case it would be hard. I'm sorry for that.
When you can't do anything about your problems, laughing lightens up the mood. You can't do anything either way.
Right.
And what you can do, you're already doing.
I just find less and less reason to do it. Or, well, I used to. Maybe not now.
Gail just shuts up and thinks for herself, I'm gonna make him laugh. Tomorrow.
Well,
no.
perhaps I should try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
I am not of much use. Watching, I barely see in front of me.
Yeah, I do have dark vision, so I can't see. I see in the dark.
And you notice that he's curious about that. You can.
Yeah, since I was a little kid.
This is not magic that you use.
No, I'm not doing anything.
You realize that is not normal.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
You realize that is not normal.
I don't.
Oh, well, I was always able to do it, so for me it's normal. Do you believe I'm a mutation of some sort?
I don't know, but I'm definitely interested.
Yes.
Well, for now, sleep.
Yes.
Itchy nose there. This the allergies. You're in the woods.
Yeah.
Dark vision, but itchy nose. All right.
Complicated.
Are you gonna wake up your friend?
Yes. I'll wake up Serenade.
She's easy enough to wake up. She's kind of just... She doesn't really need to sleep, so
Yeah.
she can just...
She's doing the...
Yeah,
I'm going
Mother's
to
Day
wake her
when I
up and she's
split.
like,
Just new experiences for Farmer Girl Gael.
Jesus.
Well, anything I should know about before I go out there?
The trees are very large. It's weird.
Yes, but as long as they're not falling, I think we'll be fine.
They're not. And there's no animals. There might be dragons, though.
Pretty sure we
Goodbye.
would have heard that. Wow, she's just like Scott.
She also has the sleep button. All right, Serenade, go ahead and give me a perception check.
21.
21. That is one large roll.
She can see Kazzenfall from here.
If she climbed up the tree, she would be able to at least see the walls. All right, Serenade. I'm going to ask you to do one thing. I'm going to ask you to shuffle your deck here. And I'm going to ask you to pull a card and tell me what it is.
Pull a card, any card.
I drew the death card again.
Death card. That is fantastic. And here's why, and hopefully down the line that will be even more awesome. Serenade, you were sitting down. And you were playing with your cards, listening to your surroundings. It is not unusual for you as a fortune teller to put this part of the whole deal of fortune telling and entertaining people with your little tricks and with maybe your sleight of hand, to get that part of taking of telling fortunes and of drawing the cards to be kind of an autopilot. So you're listening out because you have to listen to the people around you. You have to listen to what they want to hear so that you can give it to them, even if it's a lie, to receive that money. So you hear quietly some chipmunks like moving as quietly, not entirely, but as quietly as they can over through the night. You spot one of them on top of a branch, and it is a monster of this size.
Damn.
And you a chunk or two, and you realize that it has these. You're in dark vision mode, so you see it in kind of shades of gray, but there is kind of like darker hints of something slightly shinier. The kind of the moonlight bounces on their cheeks, and it reflects, and it looks like scales running down their eyes as if they were tears. And Chipmunk moves away. You realize now that a chonker that size could not be entirely quiet, and hence you noticing it. But you look at Gael, this new person, this new open mouth sleeping friend that you hope maybe one day might be your friend, or maybe you don't hope that. You know, who gives a shit? Farmer girl making money, that's what matters. But you're looking at her, and a card falls out. That card is death. I want to ask you, Serenade, if the card that fell off was death while you're looking at her, what would you tell her fortune would be?
The death card itself doesn't necessarily symbolize something bad. To Serenade, and the way that she tells it, death is a new beginning, or something that will change drastically. So to Gael, if she had to tell her fortune, she would be like, you may have had something back there in Kazzenfall, a reputation, a history, but now she is now leaving all of that behind. She is shedding that skin, and she is moving on into a new version of herself or a new version of the life that she may have never imagined that she might have.
And you think that, and of course you would not wake her up to tell her that. You think that to yourself. And also, what if it meant a new beginning for you? What if Gael is that new beginning for you? And of course, Scott, your friend. That would be the interpretation, right? You look at cards, the cards you were taught, and you self-taught in some ways at some points, that the cards should be interpreted, not entirely literally. But what if they were interpreted literally? You remember that sense of cold, that sense of danger that you felt when you saw her. What if the death card had fallen off, hoping for you to interpret it very literally? And even then, even considering that maybe this is death, this is actual death, what could it mean? Does that mean that you have to kill her? Does that mean that she will kill someone, kill you? Does that mean that she will die? There are, even in the literal interpretation, there are many things around it. But hopefully you and everyone that is watching, I want you to lock into this moment that happened here, because it doesn't get more perfect than this. And I want you to remember it, because I promise you with all my heart that it will mean something.
Oh boy.
Alright, Serenade, your watch has ended. You are no longer a watcher on the wall. You can go wake up your friend.
Scott! Tap.
Scott just like curls more. It's like pretending he doesn't hear anything.
Oh, look, I know you can hear me. It's your time to watch.
Okay. Like the ears clearly react, so it's just a clear giveaway that he's awake. So like he stretches a lot, and then like gets up and tells Serenade, all right, you can go sleep. You can like snuggle here next to me.
Thanks, it's already warm.
Alright, Scott. Let's give me a perception check. You have dark vision too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled, but it's still rolling both.
Let's go
both
Foundry
places.
forever. Let's go Foundry forever.
Yeah. It's 12.
All right, 12. Equally as distracted as Gael, but not distracted enough where you would not notice danger. All right. Third watch. Sun's about to rise. Scott, you've been to this forest. I'm gonna say it's up to you whether Scott would know the concept of Drakenwood. It's the same for Lockhart and Serenade. As you guys are well-traveled people, that would be up to you if you would like your characters to know that or not. But this doesn't stop being fascinating, the situation that you're in. But there's one thing about you that is more fascinating than anything else, which is the bag that you hold. And last you drew from it, you drew a hammer that was particularly cold to the touch as well. Would you say Scott is an individual that notices details?
I wouldn't say like he noticed them all, but he's not like blind to them either.
Right.
It's like average.
Let's get a roll in there then. Give me an insight check, please.
Okay. Insight. 23.
23. Fantastic. So, I'm going to, if you'll allow me, I'm going to say that of the times that you have drawn from your bag, your bag's been a little bit temperamental. And it was never so easy. Would you allow that to be the truth? All right. It was never so easy. And this time it drew onto a warhammer of dwarven nature that had a focus on cold damage. And perhaps the cold part and the origins of the hammer would be something that Scott doesn't know or escapes Scott, because Scott was not the creator of the bag that Scott holds, of course. So the origins are a little bit confusing to you. But the fact that your bag wasn't temperamental, the fact that your bag gave you out a weapon that was perhaps one of the only weapons in there that you've ever, it's up to you if you've taken them all out, if you've experienced all of them, but out of every weapon, that weapon there was one of the few that allowed you to bonk that guy once and he'd be down. And that one was the one that came out. That detail does not escape you, Scott. That happened. Whether Scott believes that there is a sense of higher purpose in here guiding you or not, or guiding Scott or not, that is up to Scott. But what I want you to remember is that moment. Not temperamental. Exactly what you needed. And as you learn your bag, you have to wonder, and from the stories that you've heard about it, you have to wonder if this thing does have a spirit and a will, and what it is that you can do to turn it to your side. All right.
I would say that while like Scott is thinking about that, he's just gently patting the bag and whispering, "Thank you, good bag, thank you."
The bag shows no reaction. It is an object. Morning is here, and with morning here, we have a certain ritual that must be performed. Serenade, shuffle again, draw the card for the day.
Can we mark a long rest?
And you can mark a long rest. Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
We have the Emperor.
The Emperor! That's awesome! Tell us what it does. I know what it does, because I showed that to Trish recently. But you go ahead.
I gotta pull the table back up.
Yes, ma'am.
You can cast the spell Command at will. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against it.
Nice.
That is awesome. So your command now counts, or a command for you counts as a cantrip. You can just cast it at will whenever you like, but it's still an action. But you do draw the Emperor. Now, Serenade, do you have any wisdom that you would wish to impart upon the group as you draw the Emperor on this morning ritual? And what it means, and how they may conduct their day knowing that that's the card of their fortune.
The Emperor itself stands for...
Gael understands that language.
Yeah,
she does. I bet. Authority, structure, and control. So the Emperor is a very rigid card, following rules, obeying orders, which is exactly what they are not doing, considering they are currently fleeing from, just stealing something that may be very dangerous and or very important to Kazzenfall. So maybe there's a little tie-in back to that. Maybe we should behave ourselves.
All right. So my friends, another day, another dollar, another dice, actually. Or die,
Good
please.
save.
Someone rolled 1d6.
I'll do it.
Hey,
Pirate
Lockhart,
way.
I'll do it.
stepping up.
6.
Awesome. All right. My friends, move on through the day. You walk south. I'm going to say that by sundown you're going to reach the danger zone You're not going on a highway there, so you're not going to reach sooner. Yeah, there's no highway to the danger zone here. But you do reach the danger zone towards sundown. So now that we do reach the danger zone, let's get into my favorite mood of Dungeons and Dragons, which is everything is a little bit more tense. Danger zone. You now reach the southern hills around that would be west of Fort Flamehelm. You can't go through the main road to the outpost unless you wish to somehow deceive, or you have some idea on how to deceive the people stationed there. So, you've reached the southern hills. You have the two options. Just try to sneak by and around. Travel now to the main road. What would you like to do?
When you came in, you went through the main road?
No. They would not have.
Sneak.
They would have snuck in.
They snuck in. So you guys know how to sneak in, right? You are proficient in sneaking in. What about out?
I thought you were the one that was supposed to be really good at that.
Oh, I am. I'm not worried about me. I'm the boss.
It's getting to her head. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to knock it down a notch.
I'm joking. I joke. I jest.
Well, I'm a cat, so according to you.
Yes, you are. So
Let's just get on with it.
Are we taking the main road, or are we sneaking around?
Sneaking?
we sneak.
Let's do it.
We like.
All right. We're sneaking. So first of all, sun is going down. Not down yet. The forest is dimly lit, or I would say it's kind of covered in shadows. There's like this web of shadows and little spots of light. You can actually see the beams of light coming down from the west. Let's everyone roll a stealth check.
I do have an advantage.
You do.
24.
Do I need to roll for
Floof.
Wow.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6. I mean, I rolled a 2 with +4, so yeah.
Can I guide Floof?
You sure can.
Okay, because he needs more and more. Than...
Guidance is creature, not humanoid, right? Can you check?
A willing creature.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is he willing?
I would say he's pretty willing.
With you, 100%.
Yeah.
I rolled a 28
Really?
for meeting, and Floof rolled a 6
With guidance?
with guidance. I rolled a 2.
All right,
He's
Lord
just like Lockhart.
I don't know if he has any dex.
Floof.
Oh, do I have the?
You have the Hippogriff stats in your notes. Floof does have some dex. He is a Hippogriff. Not very dexterous, but he does. Do you want me to send you the sheet?
Yeah, please.
All right, you're gonna do it yourself. Write Hippogriff on the search bar for D&D Beyond. It's with eyes, no Y's, just eyes, and Hippo has 2 P's. And choose a legacy. All right, let's roll for Lord Morrdan. Lord Morrdan has a -2 to his dexterity, and he rolled a 3 for a total of 1.
Oh.
7 for the Hippogriff.
7 for the Hippogriff. Now there are 2 horses. Who would like to be a horse for 1 roll? Who wants to be a horse for 1 roll? Raise your hand.
I can be a horse.
Right, 1 horse. Next horse, we need another horse.
I'll do it.
2 horses. Okay, second horse, disadvantage because carrying things. First horse, regular roll. Roll me 1d20. You guys add +1 to it.
+1, okay, I'll roll it.
Sure.
Plus 1, 19.
19.
Nice.
Disadvantage, Ray.
6, so 7.
Okay. So we have 28 from Gael. We have one dirty one from from Lord Morrdan. 6 from our boy Lockhart. Was it 24 for Scott?
Yeah.
24 for Scott. And in you, Serenade, what was it?
15.
15. These are some pretty significant rolls still. Okay. You are sneaking down the southern hills, and you reach a particular area that you know has a watchtower near it. Now, here's the messed up part. Right when you came inside through this part, it wasn't so easy to sneak in. This would have been terrible for you to go through, but unfortunately, this is the only way to get Lord Morrdan and the horses through. They would not go anywhere else because other paths would mean climbing, and horses not famous for their ability to climb, and Lord Morrdan does not seem capable of doing something like that.
What if Lockhart carried him?
Lockhart could carry him, but you would have to abandon the horses, and the following stretch of the path would be, unfortunately, savanna, which means that resources might become more scarce there. But it's up to you. If you want to abandon the horses, you abandon the horses. 2 choices. Abandon the horses, and hopefully Lockhart can carry Lord Morrdan on his back. Or risk Floof flying Lord Morrdan, but Floof would have to fly above the tree line. Or sneak in through a path that you know has a watchtower.
Lord Morrdan can ride Floof. I mean, on foot, right?
Yeah, but
doesn't need to fly.
But Floof is also not a climber. He has hooves on the back feet.
Okay. Do we have bags?
You have bags.
So we can put some of the supplies in the bags, right? Just some.
They would give you enough for one day.
One day. Okay. Scott, can't you put some food in your bag? Since you have a lot of weapons there?
No. And he hides like the bag.
Have you tried? Put a
No. No, but it's not for that.
Huh. Okay, I tried.
Choices. Make them.
You're the boss.
that was Mizzy. That was Mizzy, not Gael. That was Mizzy.
If we ditch the horses, will they be okay? What do we have to eat in a savannah, Lord Morrdan?
I thought that was like the answer to the question.
Well, water is the scarcest resource, I would say, but there are other animals. I'm sure that perhaps you could try hunting. I'm not of much use there.
Okay, I say we can ditch the horses and we bring only the water and then we hunt. I'm good with that, I think.
How
Do you
much
hunt?
time is it gonna take us traveling through the savannah?
More.
Do we know?
Okay. So here we go. So first of all, traveling through the woods through the climbing part would add perhaps half a day to your journey, because that's where you guys came from. You know it pretty well, so it's only half a day, but it is rough. to climb up, and it's much rougher to climb down, actually. The side that you came up with is, as you look down and you thought about, going down if you needed to, that might be a little bit rough. But still, would add a half day. Now, through the savannah, you would have to travel about, 5 days after that.
Would we be carrying 5 days worth of water if we took it from the horse?
I think it's a bad idea. Just
Probably
to
not.
leave the horse.
We go with the horses then.
You go horses? All right, you go
We go
horses. It is once again is totally possible. It will make things harder on that section of the journey. So this is about that. For you to be clear, is where where you would rather have the hardship here now,
Okay.
or ahead in the journey. And it is different kinds of hardship, but you can you guys are gonna make that choice. So you're inclined towards keep horses and travel. All right, very well. Then that brings me to give me just a moment. Go through my notes a little bit here. So fixing up something. Let me show you guys something. Okay. God, this is a larger map that we got here. Okay, I'm gonna activate the map. Tell me when you're all in it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
All right, awesome. Let me show chat room.
Floof is thinner than I thought. I imagine him much more puffy.
Yeah. Well, he's probably
I mean-
puffier anyway. This shit's fucking, it's the throwaway AI stuff. So, he's probably puffier than that. He probably doesn't look like that at all. I don't know. I'm not in Mizzy's head. Anyway, guys, this little road that you see here, you see this little dirt path. That is the easiest path for the horses to travel through. I'm considering your stealth checks that you rolled, okay? But you will notice I will call your attention to the southeastern section of the map where you see a watchtower. Now, the watchtower will have most of its eyes turned towards the south, which is where the invaders may come from, or may try to sneak in through. But that doesn't mean they won't have eyes north either. But there will be less. Of that you are sure. Let's all position ourselves how you would approach this. I'm going to drop Lord Morrdan, and Lord Morrdan is going to represent both himself and the horses. So he's going to be here in the back. And you're going to count him as him and the horses. He'll tend to the horses to give you some freedom of movement.
How
but,
old is he?
Lord Morrdan, you are not sure. You've never asked.
Right.
But he looks
I will
older.
ask.
He probably looks older than he is because of his sickness.
I can fix him.
Okay, dude. I love it. All right. So position yourselves
That's
how you would like to be formed up.
I'll go front. Wait.
I go side by side with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going with Floof.
Just go with Floof.
I can go in the back.
Okay.
And Lord Morrdan can
Boys
go
up front.
center with the horses. Since he...
Now, will you approach this through the road?
Whoa. Lord Morrdan, do you have any ideas if we are caught? Do you have any ideas to what can we say to the guards? Maybe okay. What if you go with the horses and we go around? What could you say?
I'm not sure. I could show them my family seal, but I have no reason to be traveling south.
You don't have any grandma?
In the Empire?
I don't know.
The girlfriend?
A girlfriend? Do you, perchance?
I've not been very fortunate in that area due to my condition.
Okay. Good. She doesn't say.
Oh, is Gael interested?
She did say I can change him.
Because we do need to go with the horses. I mean, the horses could go through the forest. They will have a bad time doing it.
It is possible for them to move through the forest. Lord Morrdan would move slower with them. They would move at half speed, meaning 20 feet, maybe.
Okay. Maybe we should do that, right, guys? What do you guys think?
I think so. Like, it's better to move slowly,
Okay.
but be more hidden.
Alright, I'm going to move Lord Morrdan into a tree to signify that he is moving through the forest with the horses along with this. Now, you guys, are you going on ahead? Are you scouting out the area? What are you doing? Or are you just fucking fuck it with ball do it? Fuck it we ball doing this and just fucking straight up go.
But shouldn't we all go
With them?
with them? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I definitely think Floof should stay as hidden as possible because he's
Yeah.
very
Big.
noticeable.
Yeah. And the Hippogriff, yeah. Noticeable.
Yeah, I'd say to Floof, just go with him and be quiet. No. No.
Floof,
Go with him.
moving there.
I mean, in dim light, I am invisible. Right. Kinda. I can go ahead and check if there's anything, if there's someone on the road, if there's someone looking at the road. But our intention is not to go through the road. We go with them, right?
All right, position yourselves wherever you would like to move through the forest. Could be left side, right side. It's up to you guys. If you want to be
I'd
moving
say-
stealthily and slowly.
I would go first.
Okay, we'll go first. Yeah. So, you're
Try
moving.
to find a path.
Okay.
I'll go like second because I'm also stealthy.
Okay, gotcha. So
Well, I'm
Lockhart's
not very fortunate.
yeah, Lockhart not feeling very stealthy, but stays a little bit behind. Okay, so let's go. Let's use Gael. Gael is scouting ahead. You see her. Scott, you're closer to her. The fuck? You're closer to her, and you see
The bells! The bells!
that actually scared the shit out of me. Let me take that out of here. Okay, so you are moving along with Gael, and from behind you see that as she kind of pulls up, she makes this motion of pulling something up, and this kind of pale green, slightly translucent cloak hovers over her and forms a hood, and she disappears as she does that. Gael, give me a perception check, please.
Okay, since I long rested, I am going to heighten myself,
All right.
and this is to help the potay. Perception. +5. Wah! Sorry.
Nice.
Farmer girl hands.
That is a 19.
19 perception. All right. So first thing you notice, Gael, could you please move 30 feet south? Please. 30 feet
This is
south.
so far away. Okay.
Okay, first thing you notice, Gael, as you are approaching, is that there is a patrol on the road
Okay.
right now of 4 soldiers. 4 soldiers. On the Watchtower, you notice 1 soldier looking down. Now, as I said, our friend, and he's our friend, and we love him. Our friend Mick rolled a 6. And what the 6 does is, for each new D20 roll we're making as you're going to be moving on here, we're going to have to roll a risk roll. And we're going to start at, you don't want to get a 7 or an 8. But each time that we have, it doesn't have to be a D20 roll. There's like certain actions or things you do might trigger it. But at each of those significant moments, we're going to roll risk rolls. So whoever wants to roll a risk roll right now, it's 1d8. You don't want a 7 or an 8. Everything else would be fine. Who wants to do it?
No one. I'll do it.
Go ahead, Gael. You're the boss.
Okay,
All
I'm the
right.
boss. Let's go.
You don't want
I
a
get
7
the
or an
burden.
8. Everything else is
Okay,
fine.
I'm gonna roll there. I don't want a 7 or an 8. A 5.
You're fine thus far. The patrol moves on up the road. They're leisurely walking. They are paying attention. But let me rotate them because else they look silly all upside down. But they do look to be trained soldiers, fairly trained soldiers. They don't seem to have the same gear that those like ones that you sense the magic coming from. That would be the Paladins. They don't have that same gear. So at least you know that these are not like ultra elite. So knowing that there's a patrol on the road and that they're watching, you guys can all move up to, you're moving stealthily, so move up to half your movement speed. Gael can move full because she's invisible, has certain advantages, but you guys are going to move half your movement speed downward, please. Lord Morrdan's also going to, you could move at 20 feet, he's going to move 10 feet. Alright. Now, as you guys see, that region, do you see where Scott is? From beyond that line, this is going to be difficult terrain. So Gael is going to be at half speed, everyone else is going to be at quarter speed as they move stealthily. Okay? So, Gael, you're the one leading the charge here. You're the one that spotted the patrol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go, Gael goes first, and then we're going to go down the line as whoever's ahead of everyone else. So that's going to be Scott, Lockhart, and Serenade through that order. So, Gael, what would you like to do here?
How much is 30 feet? Okay, no, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I guess. Our objective is to go around the
Watchtower,
right?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to kind of carve a path for the horses, or at least find the better way for them to follow, if it's possible.
All right, but that's going to require a roll.
And be careful because you're invisible. You don't want to bring too much attention to where you are.
Yeah, but you can do that. I will say the horses will be able to move 5 feet faster, 10 feet faster. Would that be a reasonable amount? 10 feet faster. If you roll really well, it might be able to be a better path.
It's not a matter of them going faster, but
Oh,
more carefully.
More carefully. So you want to improve.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we'll add a +5 to their current stealth, depending on your roll. Up to a +5 depending on your roll.
Okay, but that will require a risk roll, right?
That will trigger another risk roll.
Do it. Fuck it, we ball. Let's do
Okay,
it.
well,
Rue.
what do you want me to roll? I didn't
Let's roll survival.
survive.
And I guess like Scott, because right now like Scott can see Gael. he will see the path being cleared and he will try to follow the same path.
Got it.
Okay, I guided myself.
Okay. Guidance will break your invisibility.
Oh, will it? Okay, I will. Can I retract?
You can retract.
Okay.
Now you know.
9.
9 survival. That is not going to add anything. Here's what happens though. You have made noise doing this. Scott, you're immediately after, and you notice that there's a certain amount of noise happening in here that is probably detrimental to you, but we won't know the circumstances yet. Let's get another risk roll. You don't want anything above a 5, so from 5 upward, it's bad. Lower is good. All right. Fair enough. So, Scott, you know that might have triggered people's attention. It's your go now. So tell me what you want to do.
I want to.
Can I just move the half that I was going to?
Yeah, you can move the half.
Because I didn't move.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking of either choosing another path or keep moving in the same direction, but maybe grab a pebble and try to throw it in the opposite direction. Like, how do I ping again?
Hold.
Here.
Yeah.
Like here. So at least like they think the sound. It's maybe a bird coming from one place to the other, just flying, you know, or a squirrel or something like that.
All right, I like this because that may be a roll going in there.
Yeah,
we might
it's
get
definitely a roll for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get a roll in there. All right, tell me just before you do that, what is your intention? The direction intention. Tell me where you would like to move after this. You can move half speed, or quarter speed. Sorry, quarter speed.
So like, how much would that be? Like 7? Maybe.
Let's say 10 feet. Let's say you move 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would move the same direction as Gael.
Same direction as Gael. Okay. So for the roll, this is a difficult roll here because this is okay. Let's say this can either be about timing. So if it's about timing, I'd see it more as a dexterity situation. Or this is also about deceiving and knowing how people can get deceived. So that would be deception. Or I will also allow you a survival check because this is about understanding nature and movement. So survival, straight dexterity, or deception. You can choose.
Survival.
All right.
Because I've been in the wilds before. I feel like Scott has done this with animals before while he was hunting. So
hold the roll. I'm going to set the DC for this. Give me a moment. The DC for this is going to be the soldier's passive perception. Now, these soldiers are trained soldiers, specifically put on duty here, probably Kazzenfall naturals. Their passive perception's at a 14.
Okay.
So that's the DC.
Not so bad.
That's the DC.
Okay, survival, let's go. 15.
Yes, okay. This is awesome. But now the risk roll.
Yeah.
So you don't want anything other than the 1 on this risk roll. If you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bad. A 1 is good.
There's no way it's happening. Okay, 1d8, right?
1d8.
A 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, first of all, you can move your 10 feet.
Okay. It's more or less like this.
You move your 10 feet, grab the pebble, throw the pebble off in the opposite direction. Immediately, both from the movement that Gael caused, this is happening kind of at the same time, the pebble that you throw, the guards are, huh? You hear them pay attention to the movement, but you did succeed in triggering 2 of them to check, to at least direct their attention to the other side. So they are checking that side. The other two are not moving. Usually, it seems to be protocol. A part of the patrol separates, and the rest hold position to see what happens. So that you have identified so far could be useful in the future. So these two are the ones forward. I'm going to ping them. So these two here, they will move in the direction of the pebble at the very least. But because of that risk roll, you see now coming up to the Watchtower. Coming up to the Watchtower.
Oh no.
To that side, what seems to be a Paladin of Kazzenfall.
No.
Who is now gazing out in that direction. But this is not the only consequence of the risk roll. We will go back to that soon. Now, I'm gonna say the guards will move whenever all of you guys have a move, so that it's fair. I'm not gonna screw you over like that. So, next on the order, according to the distance traveled, this will be Lockhart. Lockhart, once again, you're moving at not moving at quarter speed yet. It would be kind of from here. So the first movement is fine. As soon as you hit this, it's quarter speed, meaning you're gonna be able to move 15 feet this turn.
Wait, quarter?
Yeah,
I have 30 feet.
Yeah, but the
walking
first 5 feet are fine. You can move them fine. After that, it's gonna be the quarter speed, which was where Scott was. Scott was kind of at this line here. It's gonna start being quarter speed. So let's do this. You can move 15 feet wherever you want, and you can do whatever you want. Just tell me.
Well, being a melee boy, I think I'm gonna keep accompanying Scott. Gonna be right behind him, also trying to tail Gael.
Okay. It's easy from the noise that she made. It's pretty easy to tell where she was going.
Exactly. So I can kind of cover her.
Yeah.
And I'll just maybe I'll prepare a melee attack if something appears with a scimitar, I guess.
Got it. Understood.
And that's all I'll do.
No more risk rolls happening here. Serenade, let's go to you. You are still free to move. Remember, you hit that line over here, which is where Scott was before. You hit that line over there. It starts being rough terrain. But until then, you move normally.
So here is where it would
Yeah.
start being rough. Okay. And then she'd probably just try to be as very quiet as possible.
Yes.
And let her move. And she's just gonna keep watching the guards, like where she can see the guards, try to keep a line between like the trees where she can still watch them, but she's just right now not doing anything, just waiting and trying to be very quiet.
Gotcha. So, these two guards, they can move 30 feet if they're running. They're gonna head 30 feet in this direction as such to check for the movement. These guards here are gonna hold position. They're only gonna move 5 feet forward. Simple 5 feet forward. Paladin and the guard in the Watchtower get an active perception check, as they are now very watchful. They have advantage because of their higher ground. I am not considering average stealth checks. I'm considering each individual one. So if one of you is spotted, one of you is spotted, but the others are still hidden. So, let's do the guard first. Rolled a 5 and a 7. So, that's not very good. But it is still a 9. A S9? It is still a S9 for them. Meaning, our boy Lockhart has already been spotted. And for the Paladin, that is cocked. but that's not very good either. For the Paladin, that is a 13. Only Lockhart has been spotted. So, Lockhart.
So the ones back there are not spotted? Are not in the range?
No.
Okay.
The ones back there are not in the active range. There's too many trees covering them up, and they have not moved because they're letting you go ahead to fix this, or to hopefully help fix this. So, my friends, a moment. You have moved as quietly as you can, Gael. You have created a path that unfortunately has drawn the guards' attentions to that location. Scott has done the very best that he could, distracting the guards, which might have at least bought you a few moments. But, unfortunately, you see the Paladin up in the Watchtower, looking down along with the guard, and seeing Lockhart not move through the main road, but instead sneaking on down. Lockhart has not shown any bad intentions yet, so what you're gonna get is, "You! Freeze!" And they're pointing down straight at you, Lockhart, and you realize that half your body down is covered in brush, but the upper part is not, and you're standing openly. What do you do, Lockhart?
Just had to be.
Or he's like drunk. I'm lost. I thought I was at sea.
Lockhart, he lifts his hands up a bit nonchalantly, like he's kind of confused. He acts confused.
To the main road.
Lockhart starts looking both ways to kind of look like he's confused. And then he acts like he just noticed the main road was there, and he starts slowly walking through the bushes over there.
All right, here to the left. As you do that, the Paladin then issues orders, shouting them out. You all hear the voice. You'll see what's happening. Apprehend him! And these individuals are gonna start moving upward to apprehend your boy Lockhart, but they have not reached there yet. This is gonna be the turn where they find him. Let's go in initiative. Let's roll initiative, guys.
Okay.
15.
15 for Scott.
21.
21 for Gael.
We're natural 1. I rolled 5 initiative.
I mean, makes sense considering what just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Serenade, how much? We can't hear you.
18.
18, Serenade. Give me a moment. Let me roll for Guard and Paladin. So, Guard is... Sort. Perfect. All right. Top of the round. After this happens, we have Gael's turn. What would you like to do?
I want to cry. I don't know what to do.
Bonus action, cry. All right, your bonus action is gone.
No. Okay. Does this mean we're going to have to fight?
I don't know. What does it mean?
I mean, we rolled initiative and there's fight music going on.
That's just.
We can
Yeah.
we can
We can
diffuse
do-
this.
Yeah, we can
Try to diffuse.
You can say you went to pee, We went off road to go pee, and then he got spotted, and then we just keep chilling and keep approaching the tower, and then we place a bomb at the tower, and it collapses, and then
Yeah,
Bomb
yeah,
has
yeah.
been planted.
There?
no.
Spike
I don't
planted.
think so, no.
Okay. Okay, so
Yes, Gael.
in Gael's mind, we are a party of 4,
Mhm.
counting with the other. I mean, 6, 7. Okay. What
You should not
Gael
have
is
said
gonna
that.
do is
Yeah, continue.
What?
No, nothing.
Why?
Continue. Because you said 6,
Oh,
7.
6, 7. Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
So innocent. So innocent.
What Gail wants to do is she wants to get closer to the Watchtower as fast as possible. So
Okay.
if shit hits the fan, she can control what is happening on the top of the tower.
Okay.
So question.
Mm.
If I bonus action dash,
Mm-hmm.
will I be noisy? Or
Yes.
can I do that stealthily?
No.
Ah,
You will be
I bit
noisy.
my tongue. Okay. Well. Okay. I don't want to do anything that will trigger fighting, so I guess I'll move the normal amount.
Okay, so that's half
going
movement.
stealthily as I can.
That's half movement for you, yeah?
15, and I will bonus action that hide, I guess.
All right,
Since
go ahead
I'm
and
already
roll.
invisible. But...
Roll stealth check with advantage.
Natural 20,
All right.
and then 17.
You're confident
so-
you're hidden.
So 30.
Yeah. All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
What a shit. I'm just kidding. Serenade, it's you.
I want to do something really stupid.
We're here for that
Are
shit.
you guys behind me?
We always are.
Yeah.
Always.
That's why we're here. Let's do it.
Okay, so I assume everybody's looking all at Lockhart mostly right now. They're more concerned at him.
Yeah.
I want to use my movement to go to the bush that he came out of, like very sneakily,
Okay.
and then undo a few buttons. And then pop out and go, oh no! Messes up her hair a little bit.
Okay. I don't know how you came up with that so quickly. Okay. So Bush, where he was right by Scott over there. This might take your action to dash there because your quarter movement speed would be 10 at that zone. So that's probably take your action to dash. Is that okay?
That's fine. I was just trying to like be. I was there, like in the
Okay.
bushes with
All
him.
right. Give me performance or deception. It's totally your choice.
I like that her bonus action was to unbutton.
Yeah.
Bonus action to unbutton.
I'm gonna go with performance.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
like while she's dashing, just like
17 plus 7.
Ooh. Monstrous roll. So you do that, you come up, messy hair, everything. First of all, Scott, you're right there. Yes.
I don't think like Scott is surprised. He has seen this before. It's like, okay, I see where we're going.
Yeah, this is the play. He has the
Yeah.
playbook. The Paladin is quite instantly embarrassed. Gael sees it the best.
Oh my god.
Quite embarrassed instantly. And not knowing how to react. But does not call off the orders. We're gonna have to wait for his turn to figure out what he's done. But you've definitely had an effect. That's for sure. Okay, so let's wait for that. Scott, it's your turn. You saw the play. What are you doing?
Scott has to get the hell out of here right now. Because if they come here, they will see 3 of us, and it will be very awkward.
One of them's at the backseat too. It's getting
Gosh.
furry up in there. It's
Yep. So I can move 10, right?
Yeah.
And I think I will use my action to dash.
okay. There
And
you go.
just move even further, so I won't even take my my weapon out.
Got it. So I'll say, for you to dash, you are only allowed to dash and maintain your stealth there because Serenade revealed herself and has succeeded so largely in drawing attention that you actually managed to just squeeze on by, keep your stealth. 24, I believe, was it, or something like that.
I can take the weapon once I roll initiative. So
Yeah.
actually,
You can draw one weapon now.
I can already have it. Okay, let's see. what I have.
RNG!
So it's a 3.
Uh-oh.
So now I have to check my big ass table. A 3. The 3 quarterstaff. A longer quarterstaff. It has 15-foot reach, but it's hard to maneuver. If you make more than an attack roll with this weapon in the same turn, the last one is made at disadvantage. Okay, I have a stick.
All right. It's you pull it out. Quarterstaff is you it would be about your size, a quarterstaff. A little bit, maybe a little bit taller than you. But this, you pull it and you keep pulling and you keep pulling, and it's just this big ass staff that is quite unwieldy but flexible. And it is built of a very pliable wood that is kind of darkened in certain areas, and you look around you, you look at the trees around you, look at the staff in your hand, and you think you know what this staff is made of, but it is a very large staff. So 15-foot range. This applies to if you want to pole vault for some reason. You've got a 15-foot range staff that will give you from how pliable it is, you might get a good propulsion out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it low so that they don't just see a stick and be open.
Yeah. All right. 3/4 staff is out for Scott. So, Scott, that ends your turn, correct?
Yep.
That is Paladin's turn now. So the Paladin, fully embarrassed about this, he's confused for this moment, and as such, the Paladin is not going to issue any orders to his other Paladins or his other soldiers. So thus far, he's gonna just freeze in his tracks. He's gonna have the same effect as a halt command on him, and he's just gonna spend the whole turn feeling a little bit embarrassed about what just happened. Still, guard's turn afterward. They're gonna move 30 feet to begin locking up Lockhart. So the first one is going to go up to you, the soldier, and he's gonna go, drop your weapons on the ground, please.
I'm not holding any weapons, sir.
You have them on your belt, sir. On the ground now.
All right. So we're fully exposed, right? They can see us there, right?
Yeah, everyone can see.
Okay. Lockhart takes slowly unsheathes his scimitars. And he drops them to the ground, and he stays kneeled in front of them.
All right. The guard is gonna grab you, and he's gonna start tying your hands. He's gonna take out a piece of rope, and he's starting to tie up your hands. If he completes the action, and you do not resist, you will become restrained, because he's also going to go for feet, and tie your feet up too. So you're going to become restrained.
Is he like so they're fully armored, right?
Fully armored, plate armor.
What's the stature on this guy? How does he look?
He's probably about your size, shorter than you, but these are trained guards that are protecting the border from invasion. So they're not some throwaways. These are not, these seem to be well trained, so he does have a good physique. Probably not as good as yours, but still a good physique. If you do not resist, he's gonna fully restrain you.
He's already holding my hands, right?
Yeah, he's gonna hold your hands.
then what I think I'll do is while he's behind me tying my hands, I think I'm gonna like shove him back, try to fall to the ground with him,
All right,
like trying to pin him into the ground.
let's do that. Roll athletics for me.
This guy's fucked unless I fuck this up. Dude, what the hell? 7. I have a +5. I rolled a 2.
He rolled a 10.
Jesus Christ.
He rolled a 10 total.
Oh my god.
You try to resist, and he's gonna get rough up in there with you, and he's gonna grab you down and gonna pin you down, and he's gonna go, if you resist, this will only be harder. If there is no ill intention, we're just gonna escort you back. And he's gonna pin you down to the ground. He's gonna start tying you up, but you have resisted. They're this away from being violent. Those two that saw what happened, but they are not aware of the boobs yet. They are focused on this task in particular. But you've shown intentions to be violent, so now they are watchful for that at least. Okay, Lockhart's, that was the guard's turn. Lockhart is your turn now. Now this will be your turn. You are pinned, restrained, but I'm gonna say actually you're not yet restrained because you did resist, so he's now, it would take the full turn for him to fully restrain you. So now you're just pinned down, you're grappled, but you can still, you know, move and try to resist and try to get out of there if you like.
So to talk, is it an action or a bonus action, or how does it work?
Depends on what you want to say. If it's quick, I'll let you do it for free.
Because Lockhart, he say, can't the guy just have some fun in the bushes? And he looks over to that side, so try to get their attention to look.
Awesome. Let's do deception. You have advantage because of her roll and because of her lack of buttons.
Now this is a -2. Oh, 17, of course. I only roll good when I have bad modifiers. Thank you.
We'll take it.
Thank you.
The other one was like a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had.
You rolled a 3, the other one.
I rolled a 3 -2.
That Serenade's shirt is really pulling it here in this encounter. The guard is embarrassed and he's gonna drop the pin, meaning that if you wanted to roll out and move, you could roll out and move. But in that moment, as soon as you point up, he goes and he drops you. It's up to you if you stay or if you roll out and move.
Okay, so I think, damn, because I don't know if I want to like fight him or if I want to run. I think. Okay, I think I'll What? Sorry.
If you want to fight, we're down. We're always
Because-
down. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
if you don't want to fight, we're also down.
We're also down.
Dude, you gotta. Scott's got a 3/4 staff. That thing's huge. You know, it might be.
Yeah, because I wanted to see if I could lure him to a better spot, but I think Floof can kind of and the Count, they can all tell what's going on from there, right? So I don't think we need to.
They hear for sure.
Yeah, okay. So I think Lockhart, he'll since he's already kneeling down, he will grab both of his scimitars, and he'll use one of them to attack the guard, aiming at his neck instantly.
Oh, we're going in for the kill. All right, let's do it. Roll an attack. I'm gonna say you're gonna have advantage on this because of boobs again. The boobs are, we're gonna squeeze as much as we can from the shirt, and I just realized I used squeeze. We're gonna milk this. No, also bad. We're gonna.
Okay, natural.
Oh my god!
Let's go, cinematic as fuck.
All right. Boobs carrying. Let's do this. Natural 20, go ahead and roll damage. You can add your maneuvers too if you want the extra damage. It's up to you. Let's do it.
Yes. Let me just remind myself what the maneuvers, all the maneuvers I have.
Yes, sir.
Let me check real quick. So I have menacing, goading, and lunging. Yeah, I don't need any of these, I think. I'll just go for a normal attack for now. I'll just do...
You can't... Remember, you have natural 20. The maneuver dice, they deal extra damage. The maneuver dice are also going to be doubled if you add a maneuver.
Do they?
Yeah, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
It's great.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Then I think I will do... Yeah, I'll opt for a menacing attack then.
Menacing attack, alright.
I think it's the one that's more in line. So menacing attack, when I hit with an weapon attack, I can expend a superiority die, add a total to the damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. The save is 15. If he fails, he's frightened of me until my next turn.
Awesome.
So
let's go ahead.
Okay, so this is damage for the weapon. This is a normal roll. It's a 10 slashing damage.
10, which means you rolled a 5, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Rolled a 5, so that's 10. That's 15 already. 15.
And with my superiority die, it's
1d8, right?
1d8, yes. Because this was saying 48 and I was confused. It's an 8.
Max damage.
Well,
They're dead.
Lockhart, you you are on the ground. Your scimitars are next to you. He was pinning you down. You point towards the direction of your friend, your roleplay friend. I guess you're roleplaying within the roleplay. And messy hair, out there, you know, kind of shrugging. No orders from the Paladin. The guard distracted. You roll on out, grab your scimitars, and with one strike, and falls to the ground. So awesome. One of them's instantly dead. You still have another attack.
Yeah, let's work towards the other one. Wait, there was another one there, right?
He teleported out.
Orion is already predicting that
okay.
he's gonna die as well. He's like, yeah.
then beautiful. I have extra attacks, so second attack towards this guy.
Let's do it.
So normal roll, right?
Normal roll for this one.
Normal damage.
15.
So 15.
15 sadly does not hit. As you go off, you slice the neck off of this guy with such finesse that the head stays in. The cut is kind of all the way through half of the neck. As he's bleeding out, you stand up, rush towards the other one, go for another strike, one of your scimitars, but shield up, blocks out your strike. Move into melee with the guy south of you, please.
Yes.
All right. So that guy's gone. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
So that was my action, right? Still have my bonus action.
So have your bonus action, my friend.
So as he blocks it with my shield, I'll do a little smirk and bonus action another attack from my 2-weapon fighting.
All right, let's go. Let's
I'll
do
attack
it.
with my scimitar again.
Do it.
It's a 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. We do not add the modifier.
I wanna, since he's putting his shield up, I tried to attack his neck as well. He puts his shield up. I wanna, I mean, how armored are his legs?
They are not as well armored as the rest of the body.
Okay, wait. Let me see something real quick.
You go ahead. I actually have
for
to
my feet.
add something.
So I attacked one creature, and now I'm attacking another one, which means from my bow and stern feat, I activated the stern stance, which is, as I said, after making 2 attacks against 2 different creatures, I am at the helm of the fight, and my AC increases by 1.
Awesome.
If I use a Battle Master maneuver while in this stance, I gain additional AC equal to half of the value rolled on my superiority dice, rounded down. And I can also grant this to an ally within 5 feet of me. If someone wants to cuddle up with me, I can also give you some bonus AC.
All right.
So I'll, with this, since my attack hits, I'll aim for his legs and I'll try to do a so I don't lunging attack is useless here. I'll do another menacing attack. I'll expend another superiority die to use a menacing attack.
Let's go.
So my AC increases by 1.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage for your scimitar. So this is just gonna be the scimitar damage, no modifier, because it's your bonus action attack.
It's a 1d6.
1d6.
It's a 1d6.
1d6. Let's do it.
So this is a 3.
3 points. Awesome.
Plus the superiority dice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which is a
2.
2. So a total of 5.
Total of 5 points, and you gain that actually you gain 2 AC total. So from the superiority die, you gain 1 too, because it's half, right? Rounded down.
Yes.
All right, so you come up. You're pretty fast with the scimitars. After he blocks, come up with another strike. You were aiming for the legs, right? To just
yes.
Aim up for the legs, slice him. Wisdom saving throw for the menacing failure. He rolled a 7. So he is now he's frightened of you, which means he has disadvantage on his attack rolls as long as you're in his sight. And who would have thought that seeing his friend get his neck bled out like a pig in a matter of seconds would have frightened someone. Even the proud warriors of Kazzenfall. Which actually that brings me to, let me just check something. No, he does have advantage against wisdom saving throws because of the Survivors of Two Wars feat. It's worse. It was a 3, so he is frightened. But just to keep it fair, and so that you guys know, these guys advantage against wisdom saving throws because of their nature. All right, you already got up, so half your movement. You've moved 5 feet. You have 10 feet left of movement. Lockhart, is there anywhere you'd like to move?
So if he's frightened, he can still opportunity attack me, right?
He can, but with disadvantage.
Okay. I will. Let me just check. Wait, how do I measure again? It's this, I think. Oh, I'm creating a bubble. That's not what I want. Okay, this guy is 35 feet, 25 feet. I think I'll just yeah, I'll try to step back over here to 15 feet away. So I have, wait, you said half, right? At this point?
Half to get up, and then you move 5 feet, so you have 10 feet left.
Yeah, okay, then I move 10 feet over here. Yeah.
Awesome, that's fantastic. So that concludes your turn, brings us to the top of the round. Lord Morrdan, Floof are going to move at half their speed downward here. And remember that risk roll. You hear breaking north of here, breaking through the brush, and with an incredible interest in the horses mainly, but also the people that are around the horses. Give me just a second. Jesus, fucking select this. Okay, there we go. That's what I want.
Oh my god.
Mossy looking ogre barreling down from the north, heading towards Lord Morrdan and the Hippogriff. But that's going to be his turn to get there. He's got there. We're having fun. Gael, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Shit. Can I don't have any spell to do that. But I cannot transmit a feeling to Floof, right?
No. You share a connection. He kind of knows where you are most of the time. That's how he finds you. But you can't, like, you have to be looking at him and talking to him to really pass on an intent.
And did I hear the steps?
Oh, yeah.
Where I am? Okay. Shit.
Pretty loud creatures, ogres.
Okay. I will ignore the Paladin and the other one. I will protect my Floof.
Protect my floof.
I will bonus action dash. I don't care if I do noise,
Okay, let's go ahead.
which is
30 feet.
So, but I'm moving half speed.
Yeah, you're difficult terrain there.
Okay. Okay, for me,
Yeah,
because for them it's quarter.
quarter. Yeah,
speed.
in that area is quarter.
So 30 feet. That bonus action dash. Does the ogre have 2 eyes?
The ogre does have 2 eyes, 2 little. It's all kind of covered in moss and brush, and even its belly is it's very green first of all, but it's very like barky, almost like bark on his belly. But
Okay.
2 eyes that you can see from the dangling vines on his head.
Okay, so where I am right now, I'm gonna say, Lord Morrdan, ride Floof and go.
All right,
And I am going to chill touch the ogre.
chill touch on the ogre. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for. It's you who rolls for attack, right? It's a spell attack.
Yeah. It's a spell attack.
All right, go ahead.
So a plus. It sucks. 10.
10. Ogre's not particularly dexterous, but a 10 still does not hit it. You actually, great opportunity, Gael. You see Chill Touch. Would you say that Chill Touch looks like an actual kind of hand trying to grab?
Yeah, it's like a hand coming from here and touches the creature.
All right. As it's touching it, you see it get tangled in the vines and the moss that it is covering this guy. It's almost like he's a living forest in a sense. You have a sneaking suspicion and sensation that this guy's harder to hit because of that.
Okay.
All right. Does that conclude your turn, Gael?
It does.
It concludes your turn. After Gael Serenade. Major curveball now. and you're caught with your breasts in your hand.
Basically. So, question. I have command that I can use as a cantrip. Could I spend a spell slot to upcast it and target 2?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Level 1 spell slot. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Because the 2 guards that are on the opposite side,
Yeah,
over here, are both within 60 feet of me.
fantastic.
So I want to command them to stop where they are. I
Right.
don't want them to come any closer right now. And so they'll be at a straight roll because they have disadvantage because
Because of
it's a
Emperor.
DC 15. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do this. So first one, straight roll, natural 1, failure.
Nice.
That was the one on the left. The one on the right, natural 5, failure. You tell me how the command looks here for you, knowing you have the Emperor with you.
As she's standing there, tits out, she kind of like looks across the way at them and like gestures her hands towards them, and it's almost like you see like almost like a shadowy apparition above her that is imposing, I guess would be the word that I wanted. So she looks a bit more
Awesome.
menacing than she really actually is.
That is so
just
awesome.
Stares them down with those gold eyes.
All right, you do that. You throw out the spell, and you, Gael, right there next to her, you see that shadowy form that's rising above her, and you see that the head does not round. The head behind it has horns, and she commands the 2 individuals there. You're unsure of what that did, but from her words, you sure hope that they stop right where they are, because Lockhart right now is in the middle, alone. All right, Serenade, are you moving at all?
I will try to get to the road. I think I'm still quarter speed here, right?
You are still quarter speed there, yes. If
So
you
I'll
move
just-
past this point here, past the tree, you will be fine. But for now, you are quarter speed.
Okay. So it'd be 10 feet, right? Because it's 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Just move a little bit there. Yeah.
All right, so
And then Scott is after me, right?
Scott is after you. Yes, Scott is right after you, immediately after, yeah.
The boy gets a bardic inspiration for my bonus action.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yes.
1d8.
1d8.
1d8 bardic inspiration. All right, so he's within 60 feet of you. Can easily shout out to him and help. All right. That's your turn, Serenade. Scott, it's you and the 3/4 staff.
So, we still have to worry about the dudes in the Watchtower, right? So, how tall, or how is like the difference of height between me and the top of the tower where they are right now?
So, the top of the tower is... we're going to consider for gameplay purposes 15 feet. It's probably like a little bit taller than that, but for gameplay, let's consider it a flat 15 feet. So it is pretty tall, not immensely tall. These are the structure has to still remain sort of hidden in the canopy. So 15 foot tall. Now, the cliffs here, as you can see, there's kind of a rise in elevation there. Add for an extra 10 feet. So that from where you stand right now, that is a total of 25 feet.
25, yeah. So I want to do something crazy because I have a huge pull, and I want to like kind of run, and then launch myself up to where they are, and with like my feet towards them, so that I push them off, hopefully off the tower.
Yes, let's do that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Like I'm thinking like a cat.
Okay,
Just
thinking like a cat. This is
throwing
great.
myself
Would you consider it fair that we do an acrobatics check to see how the process goes, and then an attack roll to push the person?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I don't know, like in terms of distance, because I'll be running, and then like, and it's 25. I don't know if you would think that.
Yeah,
it would take
well,
me 2 turns.
look, this is really cool. So let's just do it now.
Fine.
I think we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna consider this. So you're only gonna be able to do one attack. Is that fine? You're just gonna get there, and it's going to deal half damage because it's just one attack with your feet, and you're kind of like pushing them off. So it's gonna deal half damage. All right.
Yeah, my objective is not really
It's
even
just
doing a lot of damage. To like push them off the tower.
Very
really, with
well.
the impact.
Let's do that. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna have to move. There, you are moving at you were moving at quarter speed, but you're no longer stealth, so you're moving at half speed because you're not stealth. That means
so 15.
15 feet up there. Now you're gonna run through the brush, hoping that this works. You're gonna stick this in the ground. Let's set the DC for this. This is a pretty difficult operation here.
Yeah.
I'm going to consider the DC for this the same as before, the passive perception, the guard. Let's go 14 DC for this. Acrobatics
14.
check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, let's do it.
18.
18 does it. You slam the 3/4 staff to the ground. You go forward. Are you taking the staff with you, or are you dropping it on the ground?
No, I'm taking it with me.
Okay. You run forward because you succeeded on the acrobatics check. You're gonna have advantage. There's two ways to do this. Okay, you either take advantage and you strike one of them with it. You don't take advantage on the roll and you strike both of them with it.
I'm thinking like if I'm taking the quarter staff with me.
Yeah.
While going, if I can just swipe them both.
That would be not advantage, but
yeah, I'm thinking like it would both not advantage, but I think I want that, and I have the bardic inspiration.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do. I'm gonna do one roll. We're gonna do one roll because it's one movement. One roll, no advantage. I will tell you right now, the soldier's AC is at 16. The paladin's AC, however, is at 18. But this is for the portion of does the attack hit for the little bit of the damage. The pushing we will do with athletics.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So quarterstaff attack. Oh yeah, 9.
Okay. You're gonna get in there full weight, but you're not gonna deal damage. Let's do athletics. So you've rolled an 18 for your acrobatics. We're gonna consider that like your momentum. That's the DC that they have to beat. So athletics for both of these guys. for the Paladin, it is at a +6. And for the Soldier, it is at a +4. So, for the Paladin right now, 18 is the DC, he needs to roll a 12. Let's see what we get here. Actually, since you guys are looking at the rolls, I'll do it here. So, he needs to roll a 12 for the Paladin. A 6.
Oh,
Paladin fails. The other guy needs to roll a little bit higher. So he needs to roll a 14. Slash roll 1d20. Needs to roll a 14. Rolls a 17. The other guy is not pushed. However, there's a third guy in the Watchtower that you guys couldn't see. Let's see if let's see if he's also at 14. Needs a 14. Failure.
Nice.
All right. Well, my friends. In one fell swoop, Scott launches himself up into the Watchtower. And Scott, I'm going to say, because you failed the attack roll, you kind of lose control in the air a little bit there. You're going to fall on your feet because you're a cat, but you lose control in the process. And instead of hitting him with your staff, you hit him with your whole body. And one of them manages to squeeze on out and dodge, which is this guard here, the one to the right. Then the Paladin is going to shoot out of the Watchtower vroom, and fall on down. He's going to take 1d6. He takes 1 point of 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Scott, you can place yourself inside the tower.
Yeah.
This other guy is also falling down. He takes 2 points. So that's 2 points.
What if they fall on rocks?
That's 2 points for that guard.
how tall was the tower again? You said
15 feet.
how many?
15 feet.
15 feet, okay.
Yeah. But you, Scott, are right over there with the other guard who managed to dodge out of the way somehow. And you're like, oh, shit. But you did it. You're there. That was awesome. All right. That was Scott's turn. After Scott, we go Paladin. So, here's a really cool thing about Paladins of Kazzenfall. That was awesome. What you did was really fantastic. But Paladins of Kazzenfall are really tough individuals. He's prone, gets back up, only has 15 feet of movement. He does not have enough space to get a running jump that will get him there. But if your characters would be able to see what happens there, you see the Paladin of Kazzenfall as they jump upward to reach to the tower, ignoring the fact that there are fucking stairs. As they jump over, standing jump, you would see the wings of a griffin light up behind them and flap him upward so that he grabs onto the Watchtower. He's grabbed onto there. He does not have enough movement, even with the standing jump, to really reach the top. But you, Scott, hear a thud on the Watchtower as they clutch themselves to it. And the jingles of armor. The jingles. Anyway, that was the Paladin's turn. Still can't make it up, so you're safe for this turn. But I'll say that Scott knows that next round that that the Paladin gets, he's gonna be up there. All right, now it's the guard's turn. This guy. You see Scott over there. He's very confused at what's happening there. But, you know, fight's a fight. You've been aggressive. You've thrown him out. He's going to go move forward for this one. So let's go ahead and with his sword, he's taking off his sword. This guy has a shield. Not a great shield, though. Like the one you saw on the back of that Paladin. So he's going to go ahead and strike you. And he's going to take one of his attacks, which he can make 2. He's going to take one of them and make it a trip attack. To see if he can trip you up. So let's go. That is 13. So that is a 19 to hit Scott. 19 to hit Scott. All right, Scott, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw. You need to succeed. You need to beat a 13 to succeed.
Okay.
Oh,
19.
Easy enough. He strikes at your leg, but you move it just out of the way, and it scratches it, dealing a total of Sorry. It deals... Oh, that's max damage. 12 points of slashing damage to your leg for that one attack of his. He's gonna go ahead and bring up the sword again. Regular attack, they can only try one of these specific attacks once. So he's gonna go ahead, attack again. Oh, that is much lower. That is a 16 to hit.
It still hits.
Still hits. All right. You take the minimum damage. You take 5 points of slashing damage this time as he does that. After that, he's gonna use... he's gonna use his bonus action to pommel strike you. And so with that attack, you don't take extra damage. He just whacks you with the pommel of his weapon, and you have disadvantage on concentration checks and intelligence saving throws until the end of your next turn. Not useful in your particular case, but the guy's panicking. So, plus, there's a huge fucking staff kind of taking up a lot of space in there. He's just doing whatever he can. So that was that guard's turn. Let's move up to this guard. This guard's not a paladin. He's going to try to climb up. So he gets back up. He only has 15 feet. Stairs are winding and he's climbing. He's rushing as fast as he can. He's going to make it to the edge of the stairs, but he's not up there yet. So I'm going to move him there to signify that. The other two guards cannot move. They are halted, and you sense the spell fall on them. The other guard's going to run after the guy who killed his friend. He's going to go after Lockhart, and he's going to launch a trip attack on Lockhart as well. There's a 12 hit Lockhart.
He attacks with he's what do you call it? Frightened, right?
Yeah,
so
he's disadvantage. There's a 12 hit Lockhart.
Can he
12
move?
12 does not hit.
Oh, he can't move. He can't move. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah. He can't move towards me.
He can't move towards you. He was here.
Yeah.
Right? He was here. Fuck, he can't move towards anyone. Right, he was frightened. I'm so sorry. I forgot. That's totally my bad. Let's actually add the status effect of frightened so that I don't forget. So that we don't forget about this. He's still frightened. It ends at the start of your turn, right? Or at the end of your turn? What's...
at the start of my next... Let me confirm. I think it's at the start of my next turn. Let me check.
Alright, gotcha.
It's... until the end of my next turn, yes.
Alright, well... Guy's panicking. He's just gonna throw the sword at you. That is... No, we're gonna do... Yeah, right. It still has a disadvantage. So that's lower. That's 11 to hit. So 11 would not hit either way. He just throws the sword at you in a panic. And falls ding, ding, down at the rocks beyond you. Guy's useless. As usual, my guards are never good. So that's going to be the guard's turn. After the guard's turn, Lockhart, you go.
Okay. I start to see all that commotion over there at the Watchtower. And I think what I'll do, if I move into this forest here, I'll have half speed, right?
To the left, you will have half speed from the same exact line. So I can actually draw you guys the line from which you guys would have half speed if you were to travel through the forest. That's gonna be the line. That's when it starts getting all incliney and stuff. So from that line, in the forest regions down south, you'll have half movement.
Okay, so right now I'm at half movement, basically. Yeah. Okay.
But, well, not in the road. In the road, you're full. Just if you go into the forest part.
Okay. I think what I want to do is... I'll try to finish this guard off first.
Fair enough. He is wounded.
I will do a little... It's not even a running attack, because I'm 10.5 feet away from him. I'll just do a little hop attack. I'll walk on over to him while he's all spooked out. I'll
My friend.
I'll go at his neck again.
Jesus Christ! You have a thing for necks. All right.
Yes, it's fast and efficient.
25 hits. Go ahead. You can roll damage for that.
All right. I would like to roll damage, indeed. That is an 8.
8 points of damage. That is... You aim at the neck, the armor catches a little bit of it, deflects it towards the shoulder. He's still not dead, but he's very low.
And we go for an extra attack.
Extra attack. The They're level 5, by the way, guys, if you hadn't realized that.
Boink. 20.
The 20 hits. Dirty, go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That is another 8.
That is more than enough to do it. With another strike at the neck, double strikes. One of them catches the armor, hits the shoulder, but the second one you adjust, and just with one fell, fucking powerful strike, the head turns and he falls onto the ground bleeding. You see his eyes, Lockhart. Whether you care about it or not, this is a young man who was in the army protecting his kingdom from invaders. Whether this was a fair kill, a just kill, or these two, that is up to whoever is out there, whichever god wishes to judge you for it. But you don't... I'm gonna say it's up to Lockhart if he feels numb about it, if he doesn't care, or if he feels a little bit bad. You just killed a particularly young individual.
He knew his risks.
Let's go.
He knew his risks. Okay, so
You can
for
move.
my 30,
Yeah.
I have 22. I mean, are we counting? Okay, no, that was
That was 10
That
feet,
was 10,
so
okay.
you have 20.
20 feet. So I will move into the forest here. Let me check where these guys are. 30 feet. I'll move 10 feet over yonder. So this is all
Alright.
my movement, I'd say.
Gotcha. So that ends your turn.
Yes, I don't have anything else to do. Yep.
Awesome. So, Lord Morrdan has heard you. They go at the end of the turn. He's gonna go on Floof. Floof's gonna go in the air. So Floof's gonna go. His movement is 60. Flight speed is 60, I believe.
Exactly, yeah.
60. Do you want him to go full into the air?
No. I tried to say that run, but hide.
Okay. So
Run
He's-
and...
yeah, he's gonna go 20 feet up in the air then. And you want him to fly away towards...
to the right, I guess.
To the right, alright.
Just
So 20
keep hidden.
feet, he's gonna move 40 feet to the right there. But he's 20 feet up in the air. The
By the way,
ogre...
guys, I don't care about the horses. Let the horses die.
Alright, so, Dragon Moss, Ogre's turn.
Dragon!
So, Dragon Moss Ogre's turn. Now, there are 2 horses, which are a little bit smaller. And there is a big, fluffy griffin. Or hippogriff. Excuse me, Floof. So, what is the constitution on the hippogriff? Could you check?
Oh,
Constitution
it's
score.
13.
Constitution score is 13. The horse is 12. The Dragon Moss Ogre, as part of his hunger trait, will always prioritize targets with the highest constitution. So, he does not... the constitution and size, by the way, it's a combination of both. So, the Hippogriff has a 13 constitution, is a large creature. He's gonna move on towards him. He can only move 15 feet, and Floof is 20 feet up in the air. This guy is 10 feet tall. Let me see. I don't think he has a 10-foot reach. But I can see. No, he does not have a 10-foot reach. But as he's running, he's gonna grab a log from one of the trees, just break it off, and he's gonna throw it up at Floof before he reaches melee range. That is really high. That is a 24 to hit Floof.
It hits.
24 to hit Floof. That deals. So that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. I need Floof to make a strength saving throw.
6.
6 for Floof. Floof is gonna be pushed back 10 feet away from the Dragon Moss Ogre, and he's gonna fall down a little. I'm gonna say, what did he roll?
6.
He's gonna fall down to 20 feet along with Lord Morrdan. So. Floof takes 4 more. Lord Morrdan takes 4 too. Lord Morrdan is severely injured.
So is Floof. He's 2 HP.
That is one thing that he shares with Lord Morrdan then. Severely injured. All right. They both fell down there. So, that being said, with seeing this, what just happened with the Dragon Moss Ogre, you do notice one thing. He doesn't seem particularly smart. Mm-hmm. There might be ways that you can get his attention or deceive him. All right? But Floof, severely injured, Lord Morrdan severely injured, off in the trees. Back to the top of the round, we have Gael.
Okay, so I can move. So if I bonus action dash, it's it's 10 feet, right? Here.
Yeah, that's 10 feet.
Plus 5. And then okay, so wait. This is my normal movement speed. I could go up here.
You could go 15. You could go 15. You're not quarter.
Oh, okay. I can go 15.
Yeah.
I can go 15.
Yeah. And then
And
from then on,
this-
let's make it easier. You're no longer at half
so
movement.
I can do
but
the 30.
The thing is, you have 30, so you use 15 to move there because you're at half speed. So here we go. You bonus action dash. That means you have 60 feet. But you move, that is cut down to 30 because you're moving at half speed through there. So if that is... Yeah, now you have 30 feet. You have 30 feet to move. Yeah.
Okay. Can I reach him? Oh,
You can.
Okay. If I attack him, it's not going to be at advantage, right?
No.
He's not engaged with anything. But I still have the thingies. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't care. I need to save them. I'm gonna run and try to jump and grab one of his arms and stab him.
All right. Go ahead and roll the
with a
attack.
dagger. Ah, please. Natural 18 plus 8.
All right.
So
That
26.
hits. That hits. Go ahead and roll
And I'm
damage.
going to Arcana Segmentum.
You cannot.
Yeah, I cannot.
You use bonus
Because I'm
action.
Bonus action. Okay,
Yeah.
great. I can. So it's gonna be a normal roll. Just 24 plus 5. 3. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to it. You
And I'll
slash.
say, I have 14 Constitution. Get me!
Okay. So, first of all, you stab your dagger. Your hand gets caught, but not only your hand gets caught, when you stab it, there's the little bit of armor underneath it that looks like scales. He's taking half damage from that. So he's gonna take 4. You dealt 8, right? He's gonna take 4 points of damage from that. But you hit him, you target him. Are you trying to taunt him with that attack? Is that it?
Yeah. For him to...
Go ahead, roll intimidation or persuasion. He's not the wisest creature.
Plus 3 for both, so... Come on, please. 17.
17. He's gonna roll insight. He has a -1 to it. He rolls an 8. So as you stab him and you're holding onto him, he goes and tries shaking you off his arm. You're like holding on. For flavor only, not you're not actually grappling him because he's way too big. But you're there. You're hanging on. All right. You think you have his attention. Gael, that concludes your turn.
Yeah.
Serenade.
Serenade is slightly torn because man that paid us just got whacked. Her friend Scott is in a very precarious situation. And Gael is also not in a great situation.
To be fair, situation not great overall.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Okay. Do I trust in Scott? I trust in Scott. This is a... Fuck it, okay. Fuck it, we ball. Dissonant Whispers on the Ogre.
Dissonant Whispers on the Ogre. Alright, let's go. That is Wisdom save, right?
15, yes.
Wisdom save. That is cocked. That would have been really good, though. That's a 2. I rolled a 17, but that was cocked, so that's a 2. He fails. Dissonant Whispers deals full damage, first of all. Let's do that.
And he has to run away. Okay, it's,
Oh,
just
here I
casted
go.
at first level, so it's 3d6.
I'll let you let go. If you want, you can let go.
That's pretty good. 6, 9, 14. 14 points of psychic damage.
14 points of psychic damage. That is pretty awesome. Gael, actually, Serenade, do you like scream something at him or?
Or whisper?
It will. It is towards the ogre, but also for Gael and maybe also Floof if he can still move.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there.
And
like you get the fuck out of there for the ogre to go away. And get the fuck out of there for Gael and everybody else to get the fuck out of there.
all right, he has to use his reaction to immediately move, right? Away from.
Yes, as
and
far away from me as he can.
the words reverberate through the forest. The trees shaking. Gael, you let go, kind of scared of that noise, that scream, and the ogre is gonna move his full movement, which is a speed of 25. So 10, 15, 20, 25. He's nearly off the map. And he's moving backwards and kind of awkwardly and away. But that's pretty good. That was pretty awesome. All right, Serenade. Do you want to move? You still have your bonus action as well?
I am. Would I be able to use the bonus action to try to call the horses the same way that Lockhart did?
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Do performance because you're mimicking him.
Performance is a +7. 18 + 7.
Enough. Horses are coming your direction. They move at the end of the turn, and it's pretty slow, but they're coming your direction. Don't worry about it. They're about here right now. I'll slam a token of something there. Let's slam a token of here. It's gonna be no, that's too big. I was about to drop Vincent's sword from the one shot, but
Oh Jesus, the big sword, hell yeah.
but it can't be. Okay, look, that's the Grand Arcanist is the horses. There you go.
Hey!
Okay.
And I just kind of want to stay there to try to catch them and like mount them as they're coming. So
Got it, understood.
one of them at least.
Yes, ma'am. All right, that's your turn, Serenade. Scott, you're up.
I just noticed on D&D Beyond with my armor class that I don't think I have any armor equipped right now, even.
Okay. We can check. Let me see. One moment, please. Because you should have your light leather armor equipped.
Yeah, exactly. That would help a bit with my armor class,
That would
at
definitely
least.
help. I don't think you do, no. Let's add one. You can go to manage inventory, add leather armor, and equip it. That's
Leather
gonna
armor.
boost your AC.
There's like a bunch of them, wait.
It's just the regular leather, light, or just... I can add it for you if you want.
Light.
Let me see.
Okay, light doesn't show. Leather armor, there's like a vulnerability.
It's just the regular leather. It just says leather. It's like the third option if you write leather. Or for me it is. There's like cast off, 2 cast offs and then leather.
If I just write leather, light armor. Okay.
There you go.
Just leather I chose.
Okay, yeah, then add and equip it. And your AC should be bumped up to what, like 16 maybe? Or 15 or something? 14?
It adds a single one.
Okay, yeah.
A single point, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take
We'll
it.
take it. All right. Thank you. Wait. Now I have like 3 dudes here. I still have the pull.
Yeah.
It doesn't last for long, but I still have it. And I will try to just gain some time pretty much. And I'll swipe this guy that's next to me with a pole, trying to push him off. I'm just like... Right now, I feel like an old lady just on top of a tower, just like trying to push everyone off my yard or something. I don't know.
Okay, let's actually make that a shove attack, which means it's going to be contested athletics between you and the guard. So shove attack, contested athletics. Let's go. Do athletics.
Athletics.
That was pretty weird, but that's
Oof.
still pretty high. Let me check mine.
That wasn't
How much was it? How much was it?
an 8. I still have the bardic inspiration though.
You might want to use it.
Yeah. Which was a 7.
So that's total 15. This guy,
Yeah.
this guy rolled a 12 with a strength of 4. That is still of +4. That is still enough. He's oh, map disappeared. Sorry guys. He's gonna hold on. That was one of your attacks. You have to attack, so you can just attack regularly, or you can try to make another shove. Up to you.
I'm gonna attack
Regularly?
normally.
Okay. Regular
Yeah.
attack then on that guy.
The thing is now, since the other one was also an attack, right?
Yeah, but this is still a regular one because you didn't attack with the pole.
Okay.
So this is
all right.
not going to be a
So we
disadvantage.
won't be at disadvantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're fine, you're fine.
Then I'll attack normally.
Let's go ahead. 16 is their AC.
It's a 9.
Oh, no.
He's just like going like this with
Boom,
this.
boom, 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 on his armor. You can still action surge and go for more attacks if you like. It's up to you.
Yeah, sure, we're doing it.
Doing it? Action surge? Are you shoving, or is this going to be regular attacks? These will be at disadvantage if they're regular.
Now, like, he's gonna do it with the end of the stick, because Scott is getting pissed at it. So he's like now trying to like.
But is it shove? Do you mean to shove him?
No,
it's just
an
attack. Disadvantage
yeah, just
then.
an attack. Yeah.
Disadvantage then. Go ahead. 2 more.
A 12.
12 misses, unfortunately.
It's so over.
You got another one.
Come on, please. Please. A 12.
You're trying to hit him with the staff. The staff is like sticking out the other end of the watchtower. You're trying to like hit him, but he's just like awkwardly pushing you off, and you're both entangled in this little comedy portion of the fight there in between yourselves.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
Well, good news though, since the weapons last for 2 successful attack rolls.
Yeah.
I've only had 1 so far, so it keeps being around. I still have the stick.
you still have this thing. Awesome.
Please, Dad.
All right, so that's Scott's turn, I believe. Paladin's coming up. Paladin jumped up to 10 feet, and he's gonna come up 5 feet, climbing up, and you see his face, Scott. You're like entangled in this thing. You look to the side, and they don't wear helmets, so you see these eyes glowing in this like kind of a white light. And aside from the eyes, as he's pulling himself up, you see the sword glowing too. And he pulls out a sword and he's running forward for 1 attack against you. With using his bonus action here to do Rauno's Fist to empower his next attack, which is essentially a smite situation. Now, he's gonna be smart about this, and he's gonna flank Aruski to get the little avantage on the attack. Those were all pretty shit. That is a 16 to hit, however.
Yeah, it hits.
For the Paladins are a little bit stronger, as I mentioned. He's gonna. This is a strike with the smite, so it's gonna deal a little bit of bonus damage. Okay, so it's gonna deal first. The physical portion of the damage is Jesus math, 7 points of slashing damage. Radiant portion, 9 points of radiant damage. As you are hit by this flash of white light, and you all see the tower glow white momentarily. He is now going to use his other attack to try to shove you off the Watchtower.
Payback time.
And he's gonna
I mean, I think that's for the better.
He's gonna clothesline you. He's gonna just clothesline you over. So that's contested athletics. He has a +6 to this. That was 18 from him.
18.
Acrobat, you can do acrobatics to dodge. Meets it, beats it. So you actually dodge the clothesline under as he tries to hit you and push you off. But who are you? What do you want? And you see he's pretty angry. He's so angry. He has a great shield on his back, but he's two-handing the sword. But you don't know if he can be reasoned with exactly. But this guy looks dangerous, Scott. This guy looks dangerous. Yeah. All right, so next up. But at least you do know one thing. These guys are not killers. So hopefully they won't kill you. So it's the guard's turn. Let's do it. Guard, he's here. I'm gonna try to strike you. Regular strike at advantage. That is fantastic. One of them's a natural 1. The other one is a 2. So okay. I believe those are gonna miss. So first strike at advantage, he misses. He's gonna contest you again. You can do acrobatics of athletics. He's gonna try to do the same as the captain here was doing. He's trying to shove you off. Natural 1 again.
I got a 9, so
so
yeah.
That succeeds. Jesus Christ!
Does he fall with the 1?
I'm gonna say yeah, sure. This is a very confusing. Giant pull here. He tries to shove you with the clothesline, misses. Then this guy is gonna go in for it. He strikes you with his sword. Doesn't even go for a stab. He kind of just strikes you with the pommel of the sword, and then he tries to shove you off with the shield. I mean, the pull just gets in the way, and it kind of bends and pushes him outward. He's gonna fall 15 feet downward onto the floor. He's gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning that guy. My God. Which brings him. He's damaged, but he's still looking good. As you and you hear one of the guards fall down, and you think, Scott must be doing pretty well. All right. That was those guards' turns. There are more guards in here. So first of all, there is one guard. This guy is dead, I believe. Did Lockhart manage to kill him? I think he did, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the young one.
Yeah. The young one. Yeah. The other ones are gonna move 30 feet up here, and they be dashing. One of them is going to dash up towards you. The other one's going to dash up towards Serenade, but that's going to be their turns. Which brings us to Floof and Lord Morrdan. No, wait. This brings us to Lockhart first. Yeah, Lockhart, it's your turn.
We will be attacking then. By the way, the thing of adding the superiority die to my AC, how long does that last? Because I don't. Oh, until the start of my next turn.
Yeah,
okay, so
that's gone.
Okay, so I lose that. And I also, Bowen's turn aren't specified, but I assume that it's only until the start of my next turn that the stance is active. Right?
You keep stance. You keep stance until you swap stance.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, then I will be. I will be attacking. I will be attacking this guy first, the one next to me, with a regular scimitar attack.
Regular scimitar attack. Go ahead and attack the boy. Go forward.
douche. That's a 24.
That's gonna hit.
Why did this change to a 2d6 plus 5? Is that... Huh?
That's weird.
My damage changed to 2d6 plus 5.
Is it rolling the 2 scimitars? No, that would make sense.
Now it stopped. I don't know why. Now it...
Oh!
Okay,
Max
11.
damage.
Okay,
11
now
point.
it went back to normal. Okay.
Strike him pretty hard. He's looking hurt.
That's a 1, and I'll do a bonus action attack on that same guy. I'll
Alright.
go for his... What other parts of his armor are
Probably
not very well protected?
beneath, kind of around the stomach, in between the stomach and the chest plate, there is a little opening that you could try to sneak the scimitar in there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go
I'll
ahead.
stab him. Try to stab him. So, another attack. So, that's a bonus action, though, so
Yeah.
this won't have my modifiers.
Correct.
But the hit...
That still hits.
Actually, I think this... But it would still hit anyway.
It's a
'cause it
17.
would be a
It's-
17.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
still
17.
hits.
Yeah, because it's my bonus attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 1d6 for damages.
1d6, 1.
A 1.
He's still
okay.
standing.
So I will use my extra attack to attack... Fuck it, I'll attack him again with my scimitar.
Go ahead. He's
I'll
looking
be
wounded.
entering my bow stance then, which is the opposite of stern. My bow stance is after I attack someone 2 times. I break through my enemies like an icebreaker ship from Forshmere, as Onion's words say. If I hit an attack in this stance, I can choose to move through the enemy into the opposite space, and I can also reroll 1 and 2s on my superiority dice. So I lose my AC, but
Yeah, you
now
lose-
I can reroll my things.
Yeah.
So that will be... I'll just do a regular attack for
Regular
now.
attack?
I'll just do regular, yeah.
That hits.
20
Go ahead and roll damage.
and 11 again.
Max damage again. That would be actually... no, yeah, you can be with the +1 scimitar. Yeah, that offs him. Lockhart's
Yeah.
out here killing guards. Another one down with 2 strikes from... or 3 strikes in this case, with a flourish from Lockhart, the pirate swashbuckling his way with scimitars. All right,
Well,
anything
this
else?
one wasn't as guttural as the other one, but yeah, he's pretty dead, I suppose. We're improvising.
Yeah, he's very dead.
So now we action surge. I will
Oh!
action surge.
I just said...
I will action surge, and I will attack the guy that is threatening my roleplay buddy right there.
You can get flanking if you move to the other square there, to the left.
That is very well said. Thank you for reminding me.
Advantage on both attacks. This guy's
So-
full hit points.
The other one
So a
was
question.
well,
I activated bow from the other guy, so if I attack this guy, I'll activate stern, right? Because I'm hitting 2 guys.
Well, with action surge, we're gonna consider this is kind of a reset of that, so you're still keeping in bow.
Yeah.
Action surge. Let's consider for the purpose of this that action surge does not change your stances unless you say you want to change it. Okay?
Okay, cause
I'll give you that choice. So if you want to change to stern, you can.
yeah, I want to change the stern.
Fair enough.
I want to consider this 2 attacks. So
All right.
I didn't even get to use bow either way for the superiority.
Yeah.
So I'll attack this guy. I only have 2 attacks for this guy. I want to do regular attack for now, just a regular.
Okay, regular old attack. That
It's
hits.
17.
That hits.
The hit,
Advantage.
it does.
With advantage to see
And
if it's
the
a crit.
damages, a 6.
but roll again.
But yeah, roll again just to see if on
No.
the advantage.
Oh yeah, because it's an advantage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, yeah.
you're right. 19. Okay, and 6 slashing damage towards him.
Right, 6 slashing damage towards that guy. This guy wasn't wounded, right? Or was he?
No, I didn't think
Don't
it
think
took
so.
any
No,
damage.
yeah, this guy wasn't wounded. This guy's still full hit points. All right. 6 points of slashing damage. You rake his back as he's facing towards facing Serenade. He's still doing pretty well.
And I will do. So now I will be using a Battlemaster die, and I will be using my goading attack, which is if he fails a Wisdom saving throw of 15 DC, he will have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Awesome. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I'll gain additional AC on my
From your superiority, yeah.
From my superiority dice, yeah.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
with advantage. Don't forget.
Boom.
Natural
Crit.
20.
Let's go.
Oh
let's
my
go.
god.
Big crit. Big crit.
That's the second one today from you. Go ahead and roll damage. We double it, and we double superiority dice as well.
Okay, I have to roll again, right?
No. Just
No?
a superiority dice now. Just superiority dice now.
Superiority dice 1d6.
Yeah. 1d8 for superiority.
Oh, 1d8. It's a 2.
So 2, 4. The other one was 1, 2. So that's 4 plus 5. Unfortunately, pretty low rolls for this.
Yeah.
It's still, despite the natural 20, he's still standing. The armor protects him from it, and as you rake him again through the back, you slash through. You feel your blade kind of crashing into the armor, and the impact is absorbed. He is low, but unfortunately still standing. But what a turn!
So I get half this value to my AC.
1 again.
So I get 1, and I can give this. Oh wait, it's 5 feet. I wanted to give this to
To Serenade.
to Serenade. Do I still have walking speed? I walk from, I think it was 5 feet.
I'm gonna say you do.
Okay.
Have enough to reach her. Yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll do that. I'll walk next to her. I'll be right here next to her.
Yeah, you have to move here first, and then there.
Right here. Yeah, and
Awesome.
I will be giving her 1 AC then.
1 AC for Serenade for now.
And
Now,
that's my turn.
that's your turn, my friends. That means horses. That means Floof and Morrdan. Horses are moving. They are moving slower than their movement speeds allow. These riding horses do have 60 feet, which means they're moving at 30 feet. Riding horses get over here 25 feet, and that's about as far as they're gonna go. But they're gonna dash, use their action to dash to meet with Serenade. They can move 15 feet, so they're gonna be right by your side, Serenade, for you to grab the horses. Now, Lord Morrdan and Floof, heavily wounded. Floof gets half his movement speed to get back up, and he has one order in his mind. And Lord Morrdan tries to climb back up. He's bleeding out, probably has broken limbs, but he grabs onto Floof, and Floof's gonna start trying to fly. He's gonna lose half his movement speed. This time he's gonna go 30 feet in the air.
Can they go south since they were attacked
Okay,
by the...
do you want them to go 20 feet in the air and 10 feet south? 10 feet in the air and 20 feet south. What's the play? You can also dash for more.
I'll say move as far away south from the little thing.
Okay. So he's gonna fly to fly above the trees. He's gonna fly 20 feet in the air. He's gonna fly 10 feet down. He's gonna action dash along with his buddy. And with dash, he has another 60 feet flying. He's gonna fly around this tree here for 10, 20, and then he can go 40. So he can go up here. Scott, you see the Hippogriff kind of flapping his wings, heavily wounded. There's pieces of wood kind of stuck to Floof's shoulders and everything. But he's moving, he's trying to move, and he's up in the air, moves as fast as he can, diving towards the Watchtower. Lord Morrdan does see you, and the Hippogriff does see you as well. which brings us to the Dragon Moss's turn. He's got a 25 feet movement, and he's gonna barrel down towards Gael. And as you see him lift his hand and bring it down, that's where we're gonna end today's session. As we're going a little bit farther ahead of time already.
So mysterious. The suspenseful.
We're gonna see if it hits the Gael and the next. Anyway, thank you guys so much for playing
Thank you.
today.
That was so cool.
That was sick.
Oh boy.
I am a murderer.
We've got a murderer, but an Olympian. We have an Olympian cat, really good at pole vaulting.
Cancels
He
it
He
out.
retires from
bad.
mercenary work.
You're gonna get a gold medal if you ever make that your livelihood. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. To everyone that was watching, thank you to the people that do watch this on YouTube, and we hope that you enjoyed it. Just another quick note. A fair reminder that the players are playing homebrew classes that are, or subclasses I should say, that I made for them because they wanted to play a certain thing. You know, Fish wanted to play something that involved taking shit out of a bag, and now she has that. And then Ray wanted to play something that involved cards, tarot cards, and this is what we came up with. So right now, you know, they're still figuring these things out. So if you see weird stuff during the session, it's probably homebrew, okay? And we'll explain it to you if you guys ever ask us. So don't worry about that, you know, because a 15-foot giant fucking pole, that's awesome, right? And it's totally worth having, even if it's against the rules. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you on the next one, which will be whenever I announce it, because we're going loosey-goosey here, because a lot of us have stuff to do in the weekend, namely me, because Mizzy and I are getting married in May. That's happening pretty soon. So yeah, thank you for watching. Check out the links down below on YouTube. Check out the tags on the title to follow the people, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.